Critical care unit nearly doubles our current space.
That means you can receive care from an award-winning hospital in Statesville.
Big enough to handle your hospital, emergency, imaging, and surgery needs with experienced providers and staff.
For more than 70 years, people have said, I choose Iredell for my health care.
Learn more at iredellhealth.org.
This weather update is brought to you by A1 Pest Control, your first line of defense against unwanted guests. From ants to termites, A1 Pest Control is the trusted choice for safe, effective solutions that protect your home. Don't let pests overstay their welcome. Visit a1termitepc.com. That's a1termitepc.com and book your service today. Gonna be around 60 as we're heading out this Thursday morning. It's gonna be mostly sunny and breezy today. It's not gonna be as warm. Our highs are gonna be in the upper 70s. We might see some wind gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Our overnight low is gonna be in the low 50s. It's gonna be partly sunny and nice on Friday. Highs are gonna be in the low 70s. It's gonna be a pretty nice weekend coming up. Gonna be mostly sunny all weekend. Highs are gonna be in the mid 70s. Sunday, we may see some pop-up showers. It's a great day to rest a spell on the porch. And you better hang on to your hats. It could get a little windy today. That's today's weather from your sunny South weather girl, Sherry Bell Wilson with WAME.
The Carolina Swap Shop, weekdays at 10 a.m.
Hello, darling. Nice to see you. It's been a long time, you're just as lovely
Good morning. It's Thursday. Waking up to another gorgeous day in the sun of South. 59, a little bit cool this morning. Feels good. 59, our temperature right now. Mostly clear skies. There's a little cloud here and there. We're going to have beautiful sunrise coming up just a little while and a beautiful rest of the day. Matter of fact, into the Memorial weekend coming up. Not too bad at all. All right, 11 after 6. Let's go.
Well, listen, dear, I think it's clear.
corner. It's so nice and beautiful out there right now. I'm almost nervous to even talk about it, but we're ready. The grass is growing.
That's right. So you got some deals for us?
Well, it's spring of the year. Everybody's trying to get out in their yards, and Massey Ferguson and Gravely have stepped up and still have 0% on everything. We've got huge discounts on mowers right now, huge deals on hay equipment, because just before you know it, we're going to be cutting hay, and just like you're doing right now, you're out there in that yard already.
So speaking of hay, you got a big hay event coming up in June?
Yep, we're excited. The 1st of June, we're going to have a big hay event up in the Harmony Union Grove area where we're going to display all of our Massey Ferguson Heston hay equipment. We got the ag extension involved with us too. So we have to have a good turnout for that as long as the weather cooperates.
All right. A&A Sales and Service, where are you?
We're up on Highway 21, 618 Turnersburg Highway, just past Walmart. We're also on the interwebs and Facebooks. Please reach out and 704-876-6700.
Johnson Greenhouses offers a wide selection of fresh flowers and hand-delivered arrangements for every occasion. Graduation's coming up, and every grad needs that rose or special arrangement after walking across that stage to receive their diploma. And make the occasion even better by selecting a Scout bag. Tote bags, storage boxes, thread wallets is something every grad needs, even if they don't know it yet. Johnson Greenhouses also has delicious Ladyfingers frozen foods, which are excellent for easy meals when guests come in for visits. And they're also excellent for neighbors, folks who may be sick, or just because you care about someone. Call ahead for your order, 704-873-4345. Johnson Greenhouses, 204 Salisbury Road.
Dove Mobility and Home Healthcare Equipment and Supply is now open for business in Troutman. Come check out their large selection of lift chairs, scooters, portable oxygen concentrators, canes, rollators, compression garments, bathroom and bedroom safety equipment, incontinence, ostomy, and hundreds of other products dedicated to you or your loved one's home healthcare needs. Now stocking Streetwise personal protection products. Home delivery and rentals are available. Call us toll-free at 844-919-DOVE or visit us at 155 South Eastway Drive in Troutman. Home is where you want to be. Dove wants to help you stay there.
April showers mean May flowers, right? No! It means more amusement. Games, that is. Get that special mom in your life a new arcade game. May also means graduation. Grab that grad some gaming swag to spruce up a new dorm room. Whatever the occasion, Pocket Change Amusement has you covered, from pool tables to shuffleboard and everything in between. Come see us Monday through Friday, 10 to 5, 2731 Amity Hill Road, Statesville. And remember, just look for the jukebox door.
Hello, everyone. This is Jeff McNeely, owner of G&M Milling Company at 4000 Taylorsville Highway in beautiful downtown Lowray, North Carolina. We're a full-service, family-owned livestock feed mill that has feed for whatever animals you have. We also sell seeds that are specifically bred for forage grown in western North Carolina. Please come see us or call us at 704-873-5758 or check us out on Facebook. Thank you for supporting small local businesses like us, and may God bless y'all.
A day in the country is worth a month in town. Come to the country, 550 and 92.9 WAME.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments, we start our daily broadcast.
I want to be a DJ.
You do?
Woo!
I'm just joking around. Would you sell your sense of humor?
All right. So, okay, no, that's the radio.
Good morning.
Oh, no, it isn't.
I said morning.
This attitude of yours.
That's what happens on a Thursday.
I thought it might be nice to start the show with a special message.
You are very special.
It's showtime.
You are special.
Usually I hear that as somebody named Ed's followed after that.
Yes, it is 6:31, getting up ready to roll here. It is a Thursday. Paramedic Ron sitting over there.
Good morning.
I don't have my thing sitting up here where I need to have it. But anyway, feeling all right?
Yeah, pretty good.
How was school yesterday?
Long day. Monday and Wednesdays are very long.
But you got
8 to 5.
Now, do you have students graduating from Mitchell?
No.
Okay.
No, we don't. So for EMT class, we don't actually do a graduation.
Oh,
for that.
Here you are. Here's your certificate. Get out of here.
We don't even give them a certificate.
Oh, just get out of here.
Congratulations, get out.
That's right.
Congratulations. Now go take another state test.
And then
you can pass.
Then you can pass.
Then you're an EMT.
Then,
which I do have to say congratulations to one of my students that I know of.
Oh, excuse me.
On Tuesday, she took her state test.
Oh, yeah?
And she passed.
All right. Very
So
good.
Congratulations to Riley Archie. She's the only one that I know of so
That's
far
taken
that
her
has
test.
taken her test.
Oh, okay.
So
she's ready to roll.
yeah, she's ready to roll.
EMT is ready. She could.
She is an EMT.
So now you start looking to do your next level, to go to paramedic level.
From what I understand, most of my students want to work as an EMT to get their experience first,
Right.
which
All
is
right.
smart.
Yeah.
Very smart.
That's what you did.
For a little while. Yeah.
Yeah.
I worked as an EMT for about 8 months before I started paramedic school.
And then it goes from there.
And then I went from there. Yeah.
So with a paramedic, you get to do a few more things. You get to stick needles.
Stick needles and intubate people and give them all kinds of medications and
so my brother's had a hard time having his knee surgery, and he had breathing problems, so they had to stop, and they're checking him out. And so pronounce the word again. Intubate. And so we got an email from one of the ladies who said incubate. So my brother was being incubated.
I think he's a little old to be incubated.
He is a little old, but I thought it was pretty good. So sometimes, the English language is difficult. Intubate or incubate.
Sometimes you have autocorrect in it.
And it does that.
It does that
exactly
kind of
right.
thing.
That's well, you usually don't say intubate in everyday,
Yeah.
language. Incubate probably is a little closer, but anyway.
Yeah, you might incubate some chickens or ducks or.
But other than that, you're good.
Yeah.
All right. So, and he's doing better, by the way. Thank you. All right. It's 26 minutes till 7 o'clock. Hey, who's ready for summertime? Randy's Barbecue is. Fire up the grill and shine up those tires. Randy's Barbecue cruise-ins are back and bigger than ever. Saturday, June 14th from 2 to 5 p.m. at Randy's Barbecue on Salisbury Road in Statesville.
Well, she got her daddy's car and she cruised to the hamburger stand.
There's going to be classic cars, family fun, and barbecue that'll have you coming back for more. Dine in, drive through, or just cruise on through. We've got your Saturday plans handled. Call 704-873-4444 or 704-528-2300. Randy's Barbecue Summer Cruise-Ins are back at 213 Salisbury Road, downtown Statesville.
She'll have fun, fun, fun till her daddy takes a cheaper away. Fun, fun, fun till her daddy.
Hey, if you're looking for a new mattress, come on by Southern Comfort Furniture and Mattress at 1010 Salisbury Road. They carry the gold standard of two-sided mattresses, Golden Mattress. Why pay for a one-sided mattress when you can get a two-sided mattress for less than the price of a one-sided mattress? At Southern Comfort, we stock the only two-sided pocketed coil mattress on the market. We stock the old school heavy-duty coil mattress for the 300-plus pound size person. We have plush to firm to fit whatever comfort level you're looking for. And everything's in stock. So why wait and why pay high prices for a one-sided mattress when you can get two sides for less than the price of a one side? Come on by the gold standard of two-sided mattresses. And this just in, stop by now to see the brand new inventory of recliners by Best Home Furnishings at Southern Comfort Furniture and Mattress, 1010 Salisbury Road in Statesville. If your garden dreams are blooming, we've got everything you need to make them a reality. Whether you're after lush ferns to spruce up your porch, vibrant flowering baskets for a pop of color, or hardy succulents that thrive on a little neglect, we won't judge. We've got you covered. Plus, our garden vegetables and bedding plants will have your backyard looking like a farmer's market in no time. And that's just the beginning. We're stocked with so much more to help you grow your perfect paradise. Swing by Steel 5 Farm Greenhouse, 6420 Chenault Road in Cleveland, and let us help you plant happiness this spring. Eagle Rental is your secret weapon for conquering any project, from fixing a fence to building a fortress. Need tools? Well, they got more than a hardware store on steroids. Need some advice? Their team dishes out pro tips faster than you can say, "How's this thing work?" Whether you're a DIY daredevil or a pro with a plan, Eagle Rental ensures you got the right gear and the know-how to crush it. Skip the guesswork. Eagle Rental has your back and your project. In Statesville and Troutman, Eagle Rental.
Real Country, 550 and 92.9 WAME.
It's Real Country at 550 and 92.9 WAME. There's Tracy Lawrence, and I see it now. Didn't see it before, but there it is now. Which this morning, I guess the color, maybe it was last year before and last year, the color that everybody wanted was this gray. Some of it was a green gray, some of it was like a bluish gray. It's just a different color.
Kind of like this.
No, it's a little darker, more like the gray,
that.
the gray octagon, not octave. What is that? It's a hexagon.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes, a hexagon.
No.
Yeah.
Is that a hexagon?
Yes. 5 is a pentagon.
Okay.
6 is a hexagon.
That's
7
right, 7
is
is a septagon.
Septagon and
Yeah.
octagon. I can't remember what 9 is. Nineagon. It sounds pretty good to me. But anyway, the color. And so this morning, as I was driving through, there's an SUV in the emergency lane, and it's that color. And you can't see it. I was trolling on by, and I'm like, holy cow. So had I not been paying attention, that's I think where a lot of wrecks happen, when you don't pay attention.
Shocker.
But then I started thinking, well, that was a pretty good sized SUV, and a lot of the official sheriff, police, highway patrol,
Right.
all those have the unmarked cars in there that color. And so I'm like, maybe
Were
he
you
was
flying by an officer?
Nope. Doing 55. It was in I had got moved over into the East Broad turning lane, past the big. It's not a cloverleaf anymore. It's the
windmill or something, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. Turbine.
Turbine.
It's the turbine. So anyway, be careful out there. If you have an unmarked car, I'm just saying, for the law enforcement, if you have an unmarked car, turn your lights on and, let us see you before you pull us over.
And what did you call the non-shape or the non-sided shape? What did you say it was?
A nintagon.
Nonagon.
What?
It's called a nonagon.
A nonagon?
An enagon is
Who
one
said-
of them.
who
According to
said-
Google.
Oh, Google. I thought
It's a
you
type
were going
of no, it's a type of polygon with 9 straight sides and 9 vertices.
I thought you were going to quote somebody on our comment page.
No.
Which
I'm smarter than that.
one of their he didn't mean anything by it, Steve or Vaughn or Sussman. He's just saying that.
I like
That's right.
Vaughn's,
He's just
or
like,
not Vaughn. I liked Steve's comment about putting a pipe down somebody's goozle.
Oh yeah, that's I always called it the goozle pipe.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people do. They call it the goozle pipe. Anyway, that's your throat. Go to the doctor and see if he says that. What we're gonna do here. All right, it's 6 minutes till 7 o'clock here. Rise and shine on a Thursday morning.
With more than 20,000 students, Iredell Statesville schools rank among the 20 largest school districts in North Carolina. Our teachers represent a wealth of knowledge, with the average teacher in our district having 15 years of teaching experience. Iredell Statesville Schools' innovative approach blends a one-to-one technology initiative with collaborative best practices and a hands-on approach to learning. In addition to traditional school settings, the district provides a wide range of exciting educational opportunities through our choice programs, specifically designed for unique student needs. No matter your age, your background, or your personal goals, there's a place for you in the Iredell Statesville Schools.
Listen up, music lovers. Join us for the Music on Main Summer Concert Series in downtown Newton on second Thursdays in June, July, September, and October. The Frank and Sue Jones Amphitheater transforms into a musical paradise. June 12th, catch the Extraordinaire. The Extraordinaires at 6 p.m., featuring amazing guitars, horns, and vocal harmonies that tell a story. Delight in delicious food truck treats while you groove. Whether it's a date night or post-work unwind, there's something for everyone. Don't miss out. Visit downtownnewton.org. Since 1970, Godfrey's Tree Service, a third-generation locally owned and operated business, has been proudly serving Iredell County. With over 50 years' experience, they're experts in protecting your property from tree damage. focusing on quality, service, accuracy, and safety. Storm cleanup, tree removal, pruning, stump grinding and removal, Godfrey's can handle it all. Godfrey's Tree Service, when experience counts the most. So call Godfrey's today for a free tree inspection and estimate. 704-880-2934. Let Godfrey's go out on a limb for you.
I'm yelling timber.
Everything at Energy United starts with safety. From cybersecurity protocols to keep our online presence protected, to safety measures instilled by each and every lineman, we're here to keep every day empowered and everyone safe. Energy United. Nobody likes outages, and that's why we work hard to minimize brush and branches that can get in the way of reliable power with our vegetation management program. It helps us keep your lights on and our state looking beautiful. Energy United. Every day empowered.
4 minutes until 7 o'clock. Yesterday, we didn't get to talk to Sossaman because he overslept or went back to sleep. I forget what it was. And so it's 4 minutes till 7, and he's calling in again at not his usual time. So is everything okay there, Lee?
Yeah, I was just concerned about Vaughn.
Well, and everyone should be concerned about Vaughn.
Yeah.
He can be with my brother and get incubated.
Oh mercy, not incubated.
Yes.
They keep him for 21 days, or
Yeah, it was hot. Went to visit him. It was hot in there.
He was hot and sweaty.
Yeah, man. Red faced, all that stuff. So anyway, do you incubate at the Sussman Chicken Farm?
We have.
Really? You have a rooster?
No, I had a neighbor that had one. But he has a raccoon problem, so he keeps losing his roosters and chickens and.
Oh, well, we know people. Uncle Versey and the boys can come over and take care of that.
Knock him out, John.
And some people just. Oh, I'm sorry. Some people don't realize that you got hens and you got roosters, and chances are, if you got a rooster mixed in with your hens, you're going to get a baby chick in the frying pan.
Mhm.
Just saying.
You gonna get something.
Nature works that way. So anyway, I thought maybe you were saying your girls were heading over to the neighbor's house for a little late night rendezvous.
Now, granted, we did name everything the Chicken Ranch.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, but like Dolly said,
Yes.
ain't nothing dirty going on.
It's
That's right.
the number of songs that you have memorized is amazing.
Well, like I commented to the Rev yesterday, I have a ton of useless information.
Yes.
I'm good for like Monday night trivia, Tuesday night, Friday night trivia. But like putting it into something actually useful other than a plate of chicken wings, I'm done.
Done. That's it.
I got a bunch of useless knowledge, but it just doesn't all come together into something phenomenal.
Well, I'm surprised you knew that word. The secret to a lot of things, and I'll tell this to everyone so they'll know, because kids are graduating today, tomorrow, and Saturday. So some wise words, just a little bit about a lot of stuff, and that'll get you started. But be careful that you don't get sucked in to an in-depth conversation about something. Otherwise you'll be walking in with your ignorance showing. It'll just be out there hanging out, plain sight. Look, there's Lee's ignorance. I see it showing.
Somebody left the barn door open.
And his ignorance came out.
And there it is.
So anyway,
In the words of Buckaroo Banzai,
yes.
no matter where you go,
Mm,
there you are.
amen on that.
And on the flip side of life
Yes.
is reality.
I like it.
And
Yes.
it's 7 o'clock.
There you go.
Real Country is 550 AM WAME, 92.9 W225BD, Statesville.
All right. It's a beautiful
Well,
sunny
construction
day.
is-
Look at out there at that beautiful sunshine and blue sky. It's going to be nice. 59 our temperature right now. It's a little bit on the cool side this morning, which makes it perfect. So beautiful day today. We'll take a check of that weather forecast with Sherry Bell Wilson coming up. But first, a look at the news brought to you by Caudle Coin and Currency on East Front Street in beautiful downtown Statesville. Well, construction is beginning at the old parish tire site for the Statesville Police Department's expansion and the new parking deck. Expect some cranes on site, barricades blocking all the parking lot access now. A full construction fence is going up by the end of the week. There will be no parking available at that site going forward now, and drivers who have been using the lot to bypass the sinkhole, you'll need to turn around now. The sinkhole repairs at Trident Front are expected to begin next week, and we'll share the start date as soon as we have it. That sidewalk in front of the Parish Tire building will also close soon. Use the opposite side of Front Street. And there will be a busy construction area for the foreseeable future. Avoid the area unless, of course, you're visiting nearby businesses, which do remain open. Stay alert and stay tuned for more updates from that. We do not have the complete press release on this incident yet, but the Iredell Firewire reports that Iredell County Medical Services, the supervisor, Statesville Police Department, was called to a stabbing and fight in progress in the 2500 block of Davie Avenue. That's near the Ricky's One Stop area. According to this, a male was stabbed in the chest multiple times. Callers are reporting the patient has been hit by a vehicle from being left in the roadway now. A flight status has been requested by the Statesville Police Department, and the police department reports that one subject has been detained. Again, we do not have a complete press release on this yet, but when we do, we'll pass that along. Thanks to Iredell Firewire for the information we have so far. And don't forget, this coming weekend is Memorial Weekend. The City of Statesville offices will be closed on Monday in observance of Memorial Day. There'll be no trash collection that day, so Monday's routes will be collected on Tuesday. Tuesday and Wednesday routes will be collected on Wednesday, and Thursday and Friday routes will operate on a regular schedule. The Fitness and Activity Center will be closed on Memorial Day, but the leisure pool, the splash pad, and the Bentley Center will all be open on Memorial Day. A look at your weather forecast and take a look at sports, all coming up in just a minute. Hey, Doug Caudle, why is the road closed in front of Caudle Coin and Currency?
Well, Billy, we've got a big old sinkhole down below us.
What?
But don't worry, you can still get to us. In fact, we're having a sinkhole sale. That's right. Whether you need to buy or sell gold and silver, including jewelry, we can work with you and offer you a fair price and even pay you right on the spot.
Gosh, with all the volatility in the world, tariffs, stock market corrections, high interest rates, wars, rumors of wars, things seem to be in a constant state of turmoil these days. Is gold and silver still a safe haven?
Well, Billy, I'm not a financial advisor, but it sure has worked for thousands of years. So if it makes sense for you, we have gold and silver coins and bars in all sizes, and that will fit any budget.
All right, go by and see our friends at Caudle Coin and Currency. They're located in downtown Statesville at 125 East Front Street. Mention you heard about the sinkhole sale on WAME, and you get to choose a terrific coin from the Billy Buck box of prizes. Hey, it's Jason from A&A Sales and Service. Summer's almost here.
Billy, it's just right around the corner. It's so nice and beautiful out there right now. I'm almost nervous to even talk about it, but we're ready. The grass is growing.
That's right. So you got some deals for us?
Well, it's spring of the year. Everybody's trying to get out in their yards, and Massey Ferguson and Gravely have stepped up and still have 0% on everything. We've got huge discounts on mowers right now, huge deals on hay equipment, because just before you know it, we're going to be cutting hay, and just like you're doing right now, you're out there in that yard already.
So, speaking of hay, you got a big hay event coming up in June?
Yep, we're excited. The 1st of June, we're going to have a big hay event up in the Harmony Union Grove area where we're going to display all of our Massey Ferguson Heston hay equipment. We got the ag extension involved with us too. So we have to have a good turnout for that as long as the weather cooperates.
All right. A&A Sales and Service, where are you?
We're up on Highway 21, 618 Turnersburg Highway, just past Walmart. We're also on the interwebs and Facebooks. Please reach out at 704-876-6700.
How do you know which vitamins, herbs, or homeopathics are right for you? Come to Lowry Drug. You will be amazed at our selection of natural products, including vitamins, minerals, protein supplements, herbs, homeopathics, essential oils, and Bach flower remedies. We have quality products and smart selection for your better health. Come see us at Lowry Drug on Harkness Road in Statesville or call 704-873-2247. Come see us.
Hey, are you ready to strike gold? Well, Carolina Prospectors has everything you need to find treasure. With over 900 products chosen specifically for your prospecting adventures, we're your one-stop shop for coins, minerals, rock hounding supplies, and more. Swing by the unique gift shop in Statesville to buy, sell, and trade silver and gold coins. We also buy scrap gold and silver jewelry. Plus, we have a large selection of ammo in stock. And when you get there, tell them you heard about it on WAME and you'll get a free quartz crystal point healing stone. Carolina Prospectors, your go-to destination for all things shiny and valuable. Visit us at 414 Turnersburg Highway in Statesville today.
ProgressiveInsurance.com presents the Sports Flash on Real Country 550 and 92.9 WAME. The Braves and Nationals were postponed in Washington, D.C. on Wednesday. They'll make the game up in September. The teams are scheduled to play tonight at Nationals Park. 3-2 A.J. Smith-Shawver scheduled to start for the 24-24 Braves. The 22-27 Nationals have Trevor Williams up next in the rotation. College baseball on Wednesday, Sun Belt Tournament. Coastal Carolina beat Georgia Southern 8-1. ACC Tournament, Clemson over Virginia Tech 6-1. Cal beat Wake Forest 14-12. Duke nipped Pitt 4-3. A-10, Rhode Island beat Davidson 5-3. Southern Conference, 7 innings. Western Carolina pounded VMI 15-1. Wofford over UNC Greensboro 4-2. Colonial, Campbell beat Elon 10-9. In 7 innings, Charleston shut out William and Mary 12-0. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive. That's the Sports Flash. I'm Chuck Sanders, Real Country 550 and 92.9 WAME.
The only thing better than a long weekend? A long weekend filled with great deals. And with Kohl's Memorial Day sale, you can get $10 off when you spend $25 or more. Earn $5 Kohl's cash for every $25 spent. And save on must-haves for soaking up the sun, from patio essentials to poolside picks and more. So hurry to Kohl's and kick off your summer with some savings. Select styles. Some exclusions apply. Offers end May 26th. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues? Who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
This weather update is brought to you by A1 Pest Control, your first line of defense against unwanted guests. From ants to termites, A1 Pest Control is the trusted choice for safe, effective solutions that protect your home. Don't let pests overstay their welcome. Visit A1TermitePC.com. That's A1TermitePC.com and book your service today. Gonna be around 60 as we're heading out this Thursday morning. It's gonna be mostly sunny and breezy today. It's not gonna be as warm. Our highs are gonna be in the upper 70s. We might see some wind gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Our overnight low is gonna be in the low 50s. It's gonna be partly sunny and nice on Friday. Highs are gonna be in the low 70s. It's gonna be a pretty nice weekend coming up. Gonna be mostly sunny all weekend. Highs are gonna be in the mid 70s. Sunday, we may see some pop-up showers. It's a great day to rest a spell on the porch. And you better hang on to your hats. It could get a little windy today. That's today's weather. from your sunny south weather girl, Sherry Bell Wilson with WAME.
The Carolina Swap Shop. Buy, sell, trade. Weekdays, 10 a.m. Call 888-331-0269.
I beg your pardon. I never promised you.
see. Look down at your speedometer. You're doing 79 in a 70. Yes, I do that too sometimes, but not now. All right, coming up, your birthdays and anniversaries. We'll get those on here in just a minute. Right now, Miss Reba.
He was on his way home from Campbell.
Preschool
into
kindergarten, and then you got like fifth graders that are I guess they would be graduating from elementary school, getting ready to go
Yeah.
to middle, right?
Yeah.
Sixth grade starts middle school.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think Celeste has theirs either today or tomorrow.
Right. And so a bunch of those that are happening. So congratulations to all of our graduates out there. Now, today, actually, there is a graduation today at the Career Academy and Technical School.
That's right.
It starts at 2 o'clock this afternoon at CATS because they have a huge facility.
Yes, they do.
So we're looking forward to that. Those folks will be graduating, going on to hopefully high paying jobs. Some might be going on to another university type thing, but most are going there to start
To get
their
some
career.
kind of a career.
Yeah, man.
Which is there's nothing wrong with doing that
At all.
Vocational schools are absolutely fine to go to.
Absolutely.
So don't feel like you have to immediately go away to a big university.
West Iredell High School's graduation is tomorrow. That's Friday at 7 p.m. Then Statesville, North Iredell, Lake Norman, South Iredell, and Mooresville are all on Saturday. And all of them are at 8 a.m. except for Mooresville.
Well, they have to be different.
Mooresville is at 8:30 instead of 8.
And I believe graduates have to be there at like 6:45.
Yeah, it's something crazy. So, but you'll get up for that. I mean, that's an exciting thing, you know. I didn't get up for biology.
One more time that mom and dad has to make you get up for something on a Saturday.
That's right. So, so there you go.
Everything
So,
else will be work.
congratulations to all of our graduates, whoever you may be or wherever you may be. Hope everything goes really well for you.
And congratulations, especially to Dominic Ellis.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, 'cause he
Gee.
graduates on Saturday.
He'll be graduating tomorrow, right?
Saturday.
I mean, Saturday. That's right. All right, let's do birthdays. Here we go. All right, birthday and anniversary time brought to you by BridgeNet Fiber. BridgeNet Fiber, where you get a gig of fiber, which will keep you running all day. No, not that kind of fiber. $52.99, and it's you also get advanced Wi-Fi with that as well. 704-228-1001 for BridgeNet Fiber. All right, 704-873-9929. 873-9929 if you've got a birthday or anniversary going on today, or maybe we've missed one the past day or two. And of course, you can hit us up on the Facebooks and we'll find out about you. Or if you know the super secret phone number, you can call that one as well and we'll find out about it.
The super secret phone number for here is 704-873-9929.
Well, yeah, okay, fine. All right, so let me go back over here to see, every time I click that it goes off. All right, let's see who we've got on our list today. Avery Hauser celebrating the big 9 today. So good morning, Avery. Last day of 3rd grade, so be moving on up.
That's right.
So Avery, have a happy birthday. Alan Holland celebrating that big old birthday as well. Good morning, Alan. You have a great day. Happy birthday to you. Let's see who else is on the list. Richard Coleman, our wonderful friend Richard Coleman.
It's his birthday today.
44, he says. Feels like 107. That's because you work hard there, Coleman.
That's right.
That's it. So happy birthday, Richard. A big happy 44 to you today. And Ziva Collins is celebrating the big 10 today.
Oh,
Ziva
happy birthday.
is the dog. So that's 10 years. It's 10 regular years, but I don't know how many dog years that would be. Do you know the formula? There's a formula about it. So
There
anyway.
is, but they used to say every dog year was a 7 or something, but
Yeah,
it's not
that's right.
fully true.
Yeah. So anyway, so Ziva, a big happy 10 to you. Now, Bob and Lisa Barber, I have here, it says 73. So I'm going to say it's Bob is celebrating that birthday today because we would never say how old Lisa is. So happy birthday. one of you two up there. Let's see here. James Dunn celebrating 41 today. Hey, James. Martha Sigmon celebrating 69 years old. Good morning, Martha. You have a great day. Francis Cruz. Francis made it 88 today. So, Francis, have a big happy birthday at 88. Carrie Turner celebrating 36 today. Hey, Carrie, have a great day. And Erin Elizabeth Riddle. No, wait a minute. Yeah,
Yep, that's right.
Riddile.
Yeah.
There's an extra I in there. So anyway, but that's whatever you want to spell it. Is
Should
you
be
do it. That's right.
Riddle.
Yeah. So anyway, so it would be Riddle. But anyway, happy birthday to you, Aaron. Big old happy birthday. Now let me flip back over to the Facebooks and see what we got coming up here. Richard says, thank you very much, gentlemen. No, thank you, Richard. Living 44 years, if you hadn't lived this long, we probably wouldn't know you, you know?
Yeah.
That's right. So you see, you got to think about those things. Was that good or bad? Anyway, all right. So
We're going to say it was good.
That's right. All right. So if you have a birthday or anniversary, holler at us now, 704-873-9929, or hit us up on the Facebooks. All right. Who you got that's special to you?
You covered my main one, which was
Okay.
Aaron.
Right.
And then my cousin's father-in-law is celebrating his birthday today.
Ah.
Pastor Jack Moon down in Savannah.
Pastor Jack Moon.
Yes.
His name is Moon.
Yeah.
So when the preacher stood up there, he mooned it this morning. All right. So actually know somebody named Moon who used to work for FMX way back a long time ago.
That must have been before my time.
Yeah, way back a long time ago. Anyway. All right. So if that's it, then
I'm not seeing any more on the Facebooks.
Nope.
No text messages or anything yet.
Who's on the celebrity list today?
So on the celebrity list, we have a whole bunch of nothing hardly. The only one really that I recognize, well, there's two that I recognize.
Mm-hmm.
The first one is Allison Eastwood.
Yeah.
So daughter of course, Clint Eastwood. She was in some of his movies, is turning 53 today. Naomi Campbell says angry supermodel.
She's the one that got in trouble for hitting a maid with her cell phone. Threw a cell phone at her.
Don't they all feel like they can do something like that?
That's right, I guess.
The other one that I recognize, whether it's good or bad of me, is Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber, was born on this date in 1942.
There you go.
Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Now I do recognize that one.
Mm-hmm.
He's the author of Sherlock Holmes. Was born on this date in 1859.
Yes.
And another one that is famous for a specific surgery called the Tommy John surgery.
Ah.
The former Yankees pitcher is turning 82 today. That's Tommy John.
So, yeah, Tommy John surgery.
And he is still alive.
Oh, okay. Just his elbow got worked on.
Yeah, his elbow.
That was about it. So that's Tommy John surgery. All right. Anything else?
That's the only ones that I see so far.
All right. Let me flip back to the Facebooks. No. Except Coleman making more, making more there. All right. So, all right. Well, spin to win on the prize wheel. Somebody's got to win today. And where did it land? Yellow today. Interesting.
Hasn't landed on yellow in a while.
Yellow is Avery Hauser. All right, Avery. Congratulations. You got the big win today. Now, if Avery's family is like a teacher I used to have way back, they pronounced it Hooser.
Hooser?
Instead of Hauser, they pronounced it Hooser. Mr. Hooser.
All right.
He was at Scott's Elementary High School way back a long time ago. So, Avery, congratulations. You got the big win. All we need is your address, and we'll get you fixed up. Happy birthday and anniversary to all of you from your friends right here at WAME.
Ryan Scott's over here at Randy Marion Ford. What's going on?
Billy Buck, new location, Randy Marion Ford Pre-owned right here on Folger Drive. Yes, right across the interstate from the main Ford Lincoln showroom. We have moved over here, so number one, we can stock more units. Number two, we can service our customers better. And number three, when you stock more units in volume, the prices are better. So Randy Marion Ford pre-owned right here on Folger Drive, right across the interstate from the main Ford and Lincoln showroom. Come see us today.
Johnson Greenhouses offers a wide selection of fresh flowers and hand-delivered arrangements for every occasion. Graduation's coming up, and every grad needs that rose or special arrangement after walking across that stage to receive their diploma. And make the occasion even better by selecting a Scout bag. Tote bags, storage boxes, thread wallets is something every grad needs, even if they don't know it yet. Johnson Greenhouses also has delicious Ladyfingers frozen foods, which are excellent for easy meals when guests come in for visits, and are also excellent for neighbors, folks who may be sick, or just because you care about someone. Call ahead for your order, 704-873-4345. Johnson Greenhouses, 204 Salisbury Road.
You've found your diamond in the rough. Now it's time to find a diamond to celebrate that love. R. Gregory Jewelers takes the search overseas to the diamond capital of the world, Antwerp, Belgium. We go thousands of miles to handpick from thousands of carats to discover the most beautiful diamonds before they're ever even seen by other stores. Antwerp sparkles with beauty and history, but its brilliant advantage to you is the best selection and value. For your 1 in a million, choose an Antwerp diamond from R. Gregory Jewelers.
Hey, Jeff Hammond, tell us about Little Shavers Wood Shop.
It's a great place to go to be able to try to get what you need, whether you're a professional builder or just a handyman. They've got it all, and if they don't have it, they'll get it for you. That's the one thing about that Chad and Jimbo Shaver have done over there when they built Little Shavers, was that they put something out there for the convenience really of our area. We don't really have one of the big major supply houses that close, so that yet they decided we're going to do this for them, for the community, and everybody I think has been benefiting from it. And the big thing is when you come in the door, I mean, you get personalized service, whether you're needing some paint, again, whether you're painting your barn or whether you're doing your den, they can mix you up some Pittsburgh paint. They got some great lines of paint, the stains available up there, all kinds of flooring, and again, great prices. They'll match people's prices from around the county. They can do it.
Thanks, Jeff. Little Shavers Wood Shop, 3301 Salisbury Highway in Statesville. Call 704-872-3148.
The best country ever made, 550 and 92.9 WAME.
92.9 WAME, 22 minutes till 8 o'clock. And we've got sunshine, just glorious day in the sunny south. There she is, a little ray of sunshine herself, Miss Emily Sigmon.
Hello.
Very nice.
I better say something other than just wave.
It's like doing her parade wave.
Hello,
That's right. That's
hello.
right. Oh, the queen wave. No, there's
Yeah,
more
she
of that.
scoops.
That's a little, yeah, scooping.
She scoops.
So, do we have some children that are having a graduation or?
I mean, a graduation
Mhm.
from 2nd and 4th grade.
Yes.
So they
So
had
nobody
a.
moving to a different school.
No, not yet. Oh gosh, not yet. I guess after next year,
Micah moves next
Micah
year.
would move up.
You got another year.
Yeah.
Don't think about it
I
yet.
have
You got
one more
another year.
And I have to decide because for the last several years, my plan was that he would homeschool.
Oh.
Okay.
And then by the time Brooklyn got into 6th grade, we could hit the road on an RV, full-time RV for the most part.
Uh-huh.
But I have realized time and time again that my business
Yes.
does not operate.
Keeps pulling you back.
Yeah, I'm not an owner. I'm an operator.
There you welcome.
Yeah.
Glad you're here.
Yeah. So I don't really see that happening. But what I would hate is because Micah does not like school. He cries when he has to go. Brooklyn cries when she can't go. Like, you have two very
Completely
opposite children. Yes.
Yeah.
And so I could not imagine he would never forgive me if he went to middle school. And then
Mhm.
by the time Brooklyn was going to go into middle school, all of a sudden, hey, we can do this now. Oh, he
Right.
would never forgive me.
Oh,
Like, you're telling me that I just went to school for 2 years when I could have homeschooled. Brooklyn gets to homeschool, and then she would never forgive me because she doesn't want to homeschool.
She doesn't want to be pulled away from her friends.
No.
That is a little thing about homeschool, but they make it where they can interact with.
You can do little
kids their
co-op
age.
Well,
things.
there's the one for travelers. It's called, I can't remember if it's called World School or Global School, but it's specifically made for families that travel.
Mhm.
And there's different of those, what you
Like
call
co-ops.
them? Co-ops throughout the country. And so they understand that not the same people are going to show up each time. Each time you show up, it's going to be a different
You might have
group of
one or two
people.
groups that be
Mm-hmm.
the same, but
Right.
could be
But
different.
since you're traveling, you get to interact with so many different cultures, so many different people from all over the place.
That'd be cool.
And so then, once a week or once whatever, you would be able to interact with those students and stuff like that. So that has been like, and it's okay. And I tell my kids, it's okay to have a goal and it's okay to have a dream that doesn't work out like you think it will. Because
Right.
I don't want them to think I'm a loser. Okay.
Right.
So it's like, sometimes dreams don't work out. Instead of saying like, we're going to do this. And then it comes down to it. And it's like,
We failed at that.
we totally failed. So
Well, they say fail means first attempt in learning.
that's exactly right. I've definitely learned more from my failures than I have from my successes.
How quirky
Exactly.
is that?
It sucks.
All right.
You seem surprised that I said that.
I am. It's like,
Well,
blast.
I mean, how many times has it happened to me? Say,
That's it.
Ron knows from experience.
He does. Ron, congratulations. You're such a failure.
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
that's what
not
radio. That's what
not
radio's
you
for.
meant. That's not what you meant.
Well, Keith always tells me I'm worthless, but he means priceless.
Oh, okay.
He's like, wait.
Same thing, right?
It's
I
like,
can see him saying that.
You took the romance right out of it.
Honey,
You're just worthless.
You
worthless.
are worthless.
It's 17 till 8. These days there's an auto parts store on every corner, big flashy buildings with catchy jingles and slogans to get your attention. However, jingles and slogans doesn't mean you'll find the knowledge and service to get the parts that you need. What you need is Johnson's Automotive and Auto Value Auto Parts. Locally owned and operated, Johnson's gets it right the first time. No return trips or incorrect parts. Their 91 years of experience in the automotive parts industry guarantees you'll get the correct part for your vehicle the first time. Johnson's is proud to provide Auto Value Auto Parts, as well as Champion, Moog, Gates, Felpro, Wicks, and Wagner, just to name a few. You need a hydraulic line and need it fast? Well, Johnson's can make any hydraulic line you need in just a matter of minutes. You won't find this kind of service and knowledge at any chain store, only Johnson's. And right now, get Prime Guard Synthetic Blend Motor Oil for only $3.79 a quart when you buy 6 quarts or more. Support your local business. Shop local. Shop Johnson's Automotive, 1112 Shelton Avenue in Statesville. Say, did you know Statesville has its own locally owned electric utility? Yeah, as the oldest municipality-owned electric system in North Carolina, Statesville Public Power has been keeping the lights on in our community since 1889. When storms roll in or outages occur, our crews respond quickly because we live here too. It's about safety, low rates, and reliable service. Public power means local control, local investment, and hometown service. Statesville Public Power, neighbors serving neighbors.
Join us for Lavender Fest at Second Wind Perennial Farms from May 26th through the first weekend of July. Enjoy pick your own lavender, craft beautiful wands and baskets, and learn how to cook with this fragrant flower. Discover tips on planting and caring for your own lavender garden with expert guidance. Located at 189 Presley Farm Road in Stony Point, our festival is the perfect spring and summer escape. Visit our Facebook page, Second Wind Perennial Farms, for more details. Come celebrate the beauty and aroma of lavender with us.
Live and local from Statesville every day, 550 and 92.9 WAME, Real Country.
550 and 92.9 WAME, and there's Conway and Loretta. All right, it is 10 minutes away from 8 o'clock, 10 till 8 on a beautiful Thursday. That makes it time for William Morgan from Capital Management Group of the Carolinas.
So you escape into the bathroom just to sit there on your throne. But after you finish your business, the toilet paper's gone. Well, it's a great day for me to whoop somebody's.
So there we go.
Yes, it is.
It is. It's a great day to whoop somebody's
rear end,
hindquarters.
The best political story I have ever heard.
Here it comes.
And I'm going to just paraphrase. In 1856,
okay,
Congressman Preston Brooks of South Carolina
yes,
beat the snot out of Senator Charles Sumner of Massachusetts with a cane in the hall of the U.S. Senate.
Amen.
For a speech that Sumner had given disparaging Southerners.
Really?
Yes. What do you think about what was going on in 1856?
Well, yeah.
Okay. So
I think
just
just before certain unpleasantness happened.
Beat the snot out of him. So it's a great day.
I like
on this
it. It's
day,
a great day.
May the 22nd,
Second.
1856.
To whoop somebody's.
I have to look up Congressman Preston Brooks and send his family a memorial.
I'm sure it good.
So a little rocky day yesterday as far as the market was concerned. Dow was down about 817 points. We saw the interest rates rise, yields rising, suggesting that investors and traders and speculators have turned their attention from tariffs to taxes and the tenuous financial condition of the U.S. government. Stocks open lower. Looks like this morning the futures market's going to be a little higher. So as things tend to do when we see a severely down day like that, we typically see a little bit of a rebound. The 30-year Treasury and the 2-year Treasury note both cross those psychological barriers. The 30-year above 5%, the short above 4%, arguing another maybe volatile day today, but we will wait and see. So yesterday, 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the House Rules Committee opened debate on President Trump's big, beautiful bill. We talked with Congressman Harrigan about that. That bill advanced through the Rules Committee late yesterday. So we'll be up for a full vote of the House today. So all eyes to see what's going to happen there. That legislation is projected to add an estimated $3 trillion to the federal deficit over the next 10 years.
Do you know what's included in that?
Oh gosh, there's.
I mean, that directly pertains to me because, obviously I only care about myself.
No, that's true.
Right?
Please.
Is the 10% tan tax.
Ah, okay.
So federally, there's a 10% tan tax on tanning.
Okay.
The bill is to remove it. That is such a huge deal.
If that was part of the bill, then it got approved, I guess. Now, there's the no tax on tips. I know that went through.
Yeah, that went through. And I know that there's a chance.
On the first 5,000. On the first $5,000 of tips, at least in North Carolina. Not the federal bill, I don't know. But on the first 5,000. So
that's still big.
If you're a very good server and you make more than $5,000 in tips, which you should.
You totally should.
Then anything in excess of that would be taxed. But let's go back to this tan tax. In most cases, let's go back to Government 101.
Yes.
If you want something, you have to pay for it, right? If you want to replace a facility or you have some issue, you either have to raise the money or you have to cut somewhere. And that's about all you can come up with. I mean, that's economics 101. So what exactly is the government doing with the money from tanning?
I've always
who woke up
thought
in the morning and went, you know what? Let's tax people that get them tans.
That's right.
That makes now. Is that a state tax or is that a federal?
It is federal.
It's a federal.
It's federal. Yep.
Okay. Who was the congressman that imposed that tax? Do you know?
I know Obama was in office, but other than that, I'm not sure.
Well,
Google, that tells us something.
He's Googling. We're going to find out who the congressman was. I bet it was somebody from Vermont.
Oh, it had to be. Or Massachusetts.
Could have been.
But those are the people who need to tan more because they don't have a lot of sunshine.
Not in their life anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Moody's rating service cut its rating on U.S. government debt from AAA to AA1 last Friday. The last rating service to actually fall in line, I believe. S&P downgraded us in 2011. Fitch in 2022, maybe, and Moody's finally came in line, and that kind of shocked the market. It didn't expect Congress to pass legislation with any meaningful spending or deficit reduction. For every $7 that the U.S. government spends, $1 now goes to interest costs. That's more than we spend for defense.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So the president said he wants to sign his big, beautiful bill, of course, on July the 4th.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hell no.
Yeah. Interest rates are moving in the wrong direction despite the very clear trend of low inflation. We've got low unemployment. For years, the Federal Reserve's target for inflation was at 3%.
Yes.
Well, all of a sudden now they want 2%, and I haven't been able to figure out why. Nobody's told me, nobody called me, nobody asked my opinion. But we're floating around 3%. So we're at what the Federal Reserve was happy with for the last 50 years, but yet they're not happy enough to cut interest rates. Did you find something?
I did. It was actually introduced in 2015 by George Holding of North Carolina. And it was introduced, it says the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare. The tax applies to services provided by businesses using ultraviolet lamps to induce skin tanning.
Now, drill a little deeper and look at George Holding. I believe he was from the Greensboro area.
Sounds about right.
I believe, and I don't think he's still in Congress.
Exceptionally
He's lying
excellent.
on a beach somewhere soaking up rain.
He beat somebody in the hallway with a cane and then left office. That cane was the daggum tan tax.
So with interest rates as high as they are, typically two of the historically, I hate to use the word safest. Every investment carries risk. So I'm just going to say least volatile. Two of the historically least volatile
Very good.
types of fixed income are certificates of deposit and treasury bonds. Both of them could be a good choice when you want steady, predictable income, but how do you choose between them? You start with your objectives. Not considering your objectives before investing is like taking a road trip, only being concerned about the tires on the car, not where you're going. So the benefit of both CDs and treasuries are that they can generate income, they can protect your principal and help diversify your portfolio. So as far as securities, both of them are very high quality investments. CDs are certificates of deposit, bank deposits that pay a stated amount of interest for a specific period of time and returns your money on a specific date. Federally insured, issued by banks and savings and loans. They're backed by FDIC, Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, up to $250,000 per bank per depositor, principal and interest. There are bank issued CDs and there are brokered CDs. They're similar, but they have important differences. Brokered CDs you would get from your broker, your investment advisor, so on and so forth.
Yes.
The yields, as represented by the 10-year U.S. Treasury, have come down recently, but are still elevated relative to the last 15 years, making both CDs and Treasuries an attractive option, much more so than we've seen in prior years. Currently, Treasuries maturing in less than a year yield a little bit more than CDs, but at maturities of 1 year and beyond, CDs yield more before taxes, so you have to pay attention to that. Treasuries, speaking of taxes, Treasuries can offer some tax benefits that CDs do not. Income from Treasuries are exempt from state income taxes. CDs are subject to federal and state taxes both. So, again, talk with your financial advisor. It's a nice place to park money on a short-term basis. If you know you're going to need to spend some funds in a short period of time, it's a very attractive interest rate. So.
Yeah, not too bad. So I've asked this before, but let me ask again. So the county of Iredell, years back, floated a bond. City has floated bonds before to do stuff.
Right.
So if you wanted to get on that and help the city with their bond, how do you buy a bond?
All right, you're adding a third sleeve to the suit.
Okay.
The CDs, treasuries, and now bonds. Municipal bonds specifically is what you're referring to.
Okay.
These are bonds that are issued by cities and towns and municipalities to finance certain projects.
Yes.
If you are a resident of the state in which you buy the bond, you pay no federal tax, you pay no state tax either on the interest. The bonds are typically backed by the taxing authority of the entity. So if they can't pay off the bond, they just raise taxes to pay you off. Very simple. There are also revenue bonds that's the interest is and principal repayment comes from the revenue generated by whatever the bond was used to build, like an airport, for example.
So is it worthwhile to invest in municipal bonds?
Again, it depends on the individual. The easiest way to do that would be in a bond fund or an exchange traded fund. It's a little bit more diversified, a little bit more liquid. Talk with your financial advisor. Have any questions? Oh, wait a minute. George Holding.
George Holding was from, it says he was elected to represent North Carolina's 13th congressional district from 2013 to 2017, which is in Raleigh.
Okay.
Figures.
Yeah.
There it is.
So two-termer.
All right.
704-878-6677. The web address, mycmg.net. You can find us on Facebook.
Every time you hear William Morgan on the radio, you will always be
right on the money.
Thank you very much.
Sorry.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. LPL Financial and Capital Manager Group are not affiliated.
All right. Good morning. A little bit after 8 o'clock as we get started on this beautiful Thursday. Right now, 62 our temperature up here on Signal Hill. A look at your weather coming up. But first, a look at the news brought to you by Caudle Coin and Currency on East Front Street in beautiful downtown Statesville. Well, construction is beginning at the old parish tire site for the Statesville Police Department's expansion and the new parking deck. Expect some cranes on site, barricades blocking all the parking lot access now. A full construction fence is going up by the end of the week. There will be no parking available at that site going forward now, and drivers who have been using the lot to bypass the sinkhole, you'll need to turn around now. The sinkhole repairs at Trad and Front are expected to begin next week, and we'll share the start date as soon as we have it. That sidewalk in front of the Parish Tire building will also close soon. Use the opposite side of Front Street. And there will be a busy construction area for the foreseeable future. Avoid the area unless, of course, you're visiting nearby businesses, which do remain open. Stay alert and stay tuned for more updates from that. We do not have the complete press release on this incident yet, but the Iredell Firewire reports that Iredell County Medical Services, the supervisor, Statesville Police Department, was called to a stabbing and fight in progress in the 2500 block of Davie Avenue. That's near the Ricky's One Stop area. According to this, a male was stabbed in the chest multiple times. Callers are reporting the patient has been hit by a vehicle from being left in the roadway now. A flight status has been requested by the Statesville Police Department, and the police department reports that one subject has been detained. Again, we do not have a complete press release on this yet, but when we do, we'll pass that along. Thanks to Iredell Firewire for the information we have so far. And don't forget, this coming weekend is Memorial Weekend. The City of Statesville offices will be closed on Monday in observance of Memorial Day. There'll be no trash collection that day, so Monday's routes will be collected on Tuesday. Tuesday and Wednesday routes will be collected on Wednesday, and Thursday and Friday routes will operate on a regular schedule. The Fitness and Activity Center will be closed on Memorial Day, but the leisure pool, the splash pad, and the Bentley Center will all be open on Memorial Day. A look at your weather forecast and take a look at sports, all coming up in just a minute. Hey, Doug Caudle, why is the road closed in front of Caudle Coin and Currency?
Well, Billy, we've got a big old sinkhole down below us.
What?
But don't worry, you can still get to us. In fact, we're having a sinkhole sale. That's right. Whether you need to buy or sell gold and silver, including jewelry, we can work with you and offer you a fair price and even pay you right on the spot.
Gosh, with all the volatility in the world, tariffs, stock market corrections, high interest rates, wars, rumors of wars, things seem to be in a constant state of turmoil these days. Is gold and silver still a safe haven?
Well, Billy, I'm not a financial advisor, but it sure has worked for thousands of years. So if it makes sense for you, we have gold and silver coins and bars in all sizes, and that will fit any budget.
All right, go by and see our friends at Caudle Coin and Currency. They're located in downtown Statesville at 125 East Front Street. Mention you heard about the sinkhole sale on WAME, and you get to choose a terrific coin from the Billy Buck box of prizes. With racing-inspired automotive-style suspension and integrated cutting decks, Ferris commercial mowers are engineered to deliver a quality cut faster, allowing professional landscapers to earn more profit and bragging rights. Ferris suspension is not just a feature or a marketing gimmick. It's a game changer that simply has to be experienced. True suspension changes everything. Visit RC's Lawnmower Sales and Service, 150 RC Farm Drive, and set up a test drive and feel the Ferris difference. Ferris, experience suspension.
You've found your diamond in the rough. Now it's time to find a diamond to celebrate that love. Our Gregory Jewelers takes the search overseas to the diamond capital of the world, Antwerp, Belgium. We go thousands of miles to handpick from thousands of carats to discover the most beautiful diamonds before they're ever even seen by other stores. Antwerp sparkles with beauty and history, but its brilliant advantage to you is the best selection and value. For your 1 in a million, choose an Antwerp diamond from our Gregory Jewelers.
PT Marvels is a unique event venue hosting birthday parties, ghillie ball, magic shows, family game nights, private events, and more. PT Marvels is moving to the perfect venue to host all of your fun-filled gatherings. The new address is 316 Sharon School Road, right here in Statesville. Join them soon at the new location and see why we love the Murder by Magic Mystery Dinner Night. The calendar is open, and you can make your reservations now by visiting ptmarvels.com. Stay connected with PT Marvels by visiting them on Facebook.
ProgressiveInsurance.com presents the Sports Flash on Real Country 550 and 92.9 WAME. The Braves and Nationals were postponed in Washington, D.C. on Wednesday. They'll make the game up in September. The teams are scheduled to play tonight at Nationals Park. 3-2 A.J. Smith-Shawver scheduled to start for the 24-24 Braves. The 22-27 Nationals have Trevor Williams up next in the rotation. College baseball on Wednesday, Sun Belt Tournament. Coastal Carolina beat Georgia Southern 8-1. ACC Tournament, Clemson over Virginia Tech 6-1. Cal beat Wake Forest 14-12. Duke nipped Pitt 4-3. A-10, Rhode Island beat Davidson 5-3. Southern Conference, 7 innings. Western Carolina pounded VMI 15-1. Wofford over UNC Greensboro 4-2. Colonial, Campbell beat Elon 10-9. In 7 innings, Charleston shut out William and Mary 12-0. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive. That's the Sports Flash. I'm Chuck Sanders, Real Country 550 and 92.9 WAME.
The only thing better than a long weekend? A long weekend filled with great deals. And with Kohl's Memorial Day sale, you can get $10 off when you spend $25 or more. Earn $5 Kohl's cash for every $25 spent. And save on must-haves for soaking up the sun, from patio essentials to poolside picks and more. So hurry to Kohl's and kick off your summer with some savings. Select styles. Some exclusions apply. Offers end May 26th. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues? Who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
This weather update is brought to you by A1 Pest Control, your first line of defense against unwanted guests. From ants to termites, A1 Pest Control is the trusted choice for safe, effective solutions that protect your home. Don't let pests overstay their welcome. Visit A1termitepc.com. That's A1termitepc.com and book your service today. Gonna be around 60 as we're heading out this Thursday morning. It's gonna be mostly sunny and breezy today. It's not gonna be as warm. Our highs are gonna be in the upper 70s. We might see some wind gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Our overnight low is gonna be in the low 50s. It's gonna be partly sunny and nice on Friday. Highs are gonna be in the low 70s. It's gonna be a pretty nice weekend coming up. Gonna be mostly sunny all weekend. Highs are gonna be in the mid 70s. Sunday, we may see some pop-up showers. It's a great day to rest a spell on the porch. And you better hang on to your hats. It could get a little windy today. That's today's weather from your sunny South weather girl, Sherry Bell Wilson with WAME.
Country is 550 AM WAME, 92.9 W225BD, Statesville.
You act like you were just born tonight, face down in a memory, but feeling alright. So who does your past belong to today?
Mac. It is, let's see here, 21 minutes after 8 o'clock, 8:21. The ever popular Emily Sigmon over this morning. You doing homework? What are you doing?
I'm working on the schedule.
Working?
The June schedule.
Oh.
It's like a puzzle from hell.
Yes. I used to, when I lost my mind and went to work for Bojangles.
Right.
He had to do schedules.
Uh,
And you'd put the schedule up. I can't work. I told you 2 months ago. I can't. And it's like, okay. So you start moving it around. No, I can't work. So anyway.
I know that I was excited about June because all of a sudden, because I've got 4 or 5 high school students.
Yes.
And then their schedule, evidently, I thought
Mm.
was going to be wide open.
Oh, yeah.
But I get this, I asked for day off requests and several of them, all of them almost, were like, yeah, so I can't work the 1st, the 3rd. I have vacation from the 5th through the 25th.
Oh my!
But
yes.
I'm wide open this
Other
month.
than that, that's right. 20 days wide. Okay.
Oh, that leaves us 4 days to work with. I didn't know. I don't think that means wide open.
So anyway, welcome.
Yeah.
Every day is a new day.
Every day's a new day.
That's exactly right.
And I've heard puzzles are great for the brain.
They are great for the brain.
Mm-hmm.
That and some people do. I never can do it. Sudoku, whatever that is.
Yeah, I'm not
those
a numbers.
square box things.
My husband does those.
It's something of the numbers and adding up, and so
yeah,
I have this thing about numbers.
Yeah.
So today we want to say congratulations while we have you all here to Career and Academy Technical School. They'll be graduating today at 2 o'clock. They're in beautiful Troutman. So if you're on Murdoch Road or any of that area, it's probably going to be kind of messy around 2. And then West Iredale High School is tomorrow at 7 p.m.
Okay.
Over at the school, of course.
Are they always that late? I feel like
Um,
mine was in the morning.
well, Statesville Senior High, North Iredale High, Lake Norman High, South Iredale High, and Mooresville High are all Saturday morning.
Oh, wow.
Now, the Statesville North, Lake Norman, and South are all at 8 a.m. However,
8 a.m.?
yes, Mooresville schools will graduate at 8:30 on Saturday morning. So yeah, that was a couple of Facebook posts are like, I've got to get up at 5:45, and mostly those were the girls.
Yeah.
You have to do your hair
Yeah.
and your makeup and
You
all
gotta
this stuff
look
like that.
fantastic on graduation day.
Absolutely, and they do them in the mornings, obviously, because in the past they do them in the afternoons, and it is miserably hot.
Yeah, for sure.
But today's going to be perfect, and Saturday looks to be very well too.
Hopefully they're taking in consideration which way the sun is like rising. You know what I mean? So
Oh,
it's not just, I feel like every time I go to a graduation, it's in my face.
Yeah, that's right. And let's see. I'm just going to say I'm trying to south faces west, north faces east, west faces south.
True story. You know this and what direction it faces?
I'm just kind of generally.
Do you know
looking.
south, north, south, east, and west, just like standing there as naturally as you know your left and right?
Pretty much.
That's insane to me.
Are you kidding? You're
saying that you just walk out there in the parking lot or be at the beach or I guess the beach is obvious, but like you're just go randomly somewhere and you can just stand in the yard and know which way is north.
Kind of.
What?
Yeah, not just kind of.
That's
yeah.
crazy to me. I barely know my left from right. I have a scar on my arm to tell me which way is right.
Well, look at the sun. Where's the sun?
But what if I don't know what time it is?
Well,
because doesn't that matter if it's
not necessarily?
Okay, I'm just making myself sound stupid.
We're going to get you to the Scouts and learn that.
Maybe.
Yeah. So Joe says you need to be in the Scouts.
Okay, y'all
So
are
there
thinking
you
the
are.
same.
We're gonna put that.
That's taught in this.
But the best.
I think there's like a plate in people's heads or something that's like.
No,
that's north.
It's generally speaking. Now, when I go to Norfolk, though, to visit the kids, it's totally backwards.
Why? Because of the way
the interstate. If I'm traveling on the interstate in Norfolk, I'm coming from the west going east. You're heading toward the beach, so you're generally going east. The interstate says 64 west, and I'm heading east.
What? Why?
Just Norfolk. Norfolk is a bizarre place. I'll tell you that right now. Anyway, without further ado, that's not part of the question. It's time for the world's most popular radio game show, and that, of course, is the Impossible Question. The opportunity for you to win fabulous prizes. All right, going back to yesterday's question and answer, as I slowly go backwards here on the interwebs. The question and answer was, a new poll found that 2% of people think they could outrun a horse. 27% are confident they could outrun a crocodile. 20% believe they could outrun this animal. What animal? And the answer turned out to be an elephant. I don't know why. That's just a bizarre question
I think
we
they're
had.
faster than they think.
Yes. Amanda got the big win yesterday. So congratulations, Amanda. Now we've got today's impossible question. Listen carefully. All right. The other day we were talking about servers. It was National Waiter and Waitress Day.
Okay.
That's the name of it. So they didn't use server. So anyway, so this is kind of a hangover from that. 1 out of 5 servers have offered this unsolicited advice to diners. Have offered what kind of unsolicited advice to diners? Were you a wait person?
I was. I loved it.
Did you really?
I want to do it again so bad.
So these persons walk up to the table and they offer some advice to the patrons. What advice? All right, 704-873-9929. 704-873-9929. Or you can hit us up on the Facebooks and see if you can answer this morning's impossible question. Don't eat the El Diablo. Okay, whatever. There you go, Joe. Good morning. How you doing?
Good. I hope you are.
Good. What do you think?
Something they might like at another restaurant.
Oh, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
But no, that's not it. All right. Don't eat that. Good morning. How you doing?
Good. How y'all?
Good. What do you think now?
How to discipline the kids.
That's good as well, especially if they're there.
Mm-hmm.
But no, that's not it. All right. Good morning. How you doing?
Good.
Good. What do you think?
I think it's what the special is.
Is
what the special
what the special is. Good guess, but no, that's not it. All right, thank you. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, what do you think?
Don't get married.
Ooh. What do you think?
I think it's pretty specific, but
it's pretty specific, but yeah, I think that falls in the category. It's very good. Actually, the answer is offer unsolicited romantic advice.
Which that falls in the
So
category.
that falls in that category.
Absolutely.
All right, who are we talking to?
Tim.
All right, Tim. Tim, are you married?
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten advice from a server?
From a waiter?
No, but I had some guys at the church was yelling in the back, "Don't do it! Don't do it!"
Oh my gosh!
That's a true story.
Oh no!
Oh, that's
the friends of the lady that I was marrying. Her friends, they all wore black.
Oh my gosh!
What a group of friends you guys have.
Some friends, huh?
Well, there you go.
Okay, how long have you been married now?
8 years.
Okay, you're good. You're good.
We're doing okay.
So far, so good. All right.
Do it.
All right, hang on, Tim. All right, so here's your answer this morning. They have offered, just unsolicited, out of the blue, I guess,
Romantic.
Yeah, and I don't know if they were like the two people sitting there, and they're like, "If I were you, I would,"
Put your phone down and talk to each other. Look into each other's eyes.
That's right. Watch a Disney movie where the two dogs are eating spaghetti,
Yeah.
and try that.
Reenact that.
That's it. When you go to Amalfi's or something, do that. All right, it's 8:30. For conquering any project, from fixing a fence to building a fortress. Need tools? Well, they got more than a hardware store on steroids. Need some advice? Their team dishes out pro tips faster than you can say, "How's this thing work?" Whether you're a DIY daredevil or a pro with a plan, Eagle Rental ensures you got the right gear and the know-how how to crush it. Skip the guesswork. Eagle Rental has your back and your project. In Statesville and Troutman, Eagle Rental. April showers mean May flowers, right? No! It means more amusement. Games, that is. Get that special mom in your life a new arcade game. May also means graduation. Grab some gaming swag to spruce up a new dorm room. Whatever the occasion, Pocket Change Amusement has you covered, from pool tables to shuffleboard and everything in between. Come see us Monday through Friday, 10 to 5, 2731 Amity Hill Road, Statesville. And remember, just look for the jukebox door. Hey, Ardell County, running a small business is no small feat, and getting more customers, well, it can be a real challenge these days. That's where Skyview Marketing comes in. They make amazing websites and handle your marketing while keeping you in the loop every step of the way. At Skyview, they say what they mean and mean what they say. So head on over to skyviewmarketing.co to book a free call and see how they can help your business grow. Don't let your business fall behind. Partner with Skyview Marketing today. That's skyviewmarketing.co.
Ryan Scott's over here at Randy Marion Ford. What's going on?
Billy Buck, new location, Randy Marion Ford, pre-owned right here on Folger Drive. Yes, right across the interstate from the main Ford Lincoln showroom. We have moved over here, so number one, we can stock more units. Number two, we can service our customers better. And number three, when you stock more units in volume, the prices are better. So Randy Marion Ford, pre-owned right here on Folger Drive, right across the interstate from the main Ford and Lincoln showroom. Come see us today.
Always be humble and kind, and listen to classic country here at Real Country, 550 and 92.9 WAME.
Blake Shelton and a little honeybee. Good morning. It's a beautiful Thursday. Got a nice little breeze out. 66 our temperature up here on beautiful Signal Hill. And looks like a pretty good weekend. Got Memorial weekend plans, going somewhere, doing something?
Yep.
Cooking out?
First day of our vacation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A week long?
Yeah.
Or 2 weeks?
I wish. 1 week.
Can you describe where you're going, or is that you don't want mom to know?
Oh, mom's going.
Oh,
yeah. Family vacation.
So the whole family
Whole
vacation.
family, brother included.
I gotcha.
Mhm.
Which brother? The good one or the other one?
I don't know what that means. The one I grew up with.
I got you. Just thought I'd throw that
not
on
the
there.
new one.
Just thought I'd throw that in there. So I was just looking at this was from the other day for Wait Staff Day, and since you were a server, a did it matter to you if someone called you a waitress? I mean, did that
That's
matter?
what I called myself.
Okay.
I was a waitress, and that's what I still call it.
Okay.
Like, I miss being a waitress. I don't know what's wrong with that. Is it because it's gender specific?
It could be. I don't know.
I don't care.
So maybe I always thought it was the wait part. You know, some people in their marriage vows, obey and all that stuff. I'll wait on you, that type of thing. I don't know if that's.
I feel like server sounds more. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
I don't care.
All right. So a third of servers have eaten food off of a customer's plate.
Oh, totally. Yes.
Serious?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so people would never order the fried mushrooms at Amalfi's.
Right.
This is when it's something else now over there on 21. Same people, just new name. But yeah, people would never order fried mushrooms.
Really?
And anytime someone would order fried mushrooms, I'd snag me a fried mushroom right off that plate.
After you serve? I mean.
Yeah, I put it on the table and then I just take one. No, whenever it's like in the window for me to take, burn your mouth all the way to the table because you got
to eat it real quick
so
before
hot.
you get to the
Before you
table.
get
Oh
there.
my God.
Yeah.
You're just
Yeah.
kidding me.
It was only fried mushrooms that I did that with, though.
Uh-huh. All right. So that answers the first one. 32% of the servers said
It's not
yes,
like
they
I'm
have.
grabbing a bite of their cheeseburger. Can you imagine? And then they look up at me and I'm still chewing. Here you go.
It's delicious. Let me tell you now. Have you ever dated or hooked up with the cook? 25% said yes.
I punched mine.
Did you now?
Square in the nose. Didn't get fired either.
Did you not?
Nope, because he deserved it.
They deserved it. Okay. Was he getting fresh with his spatula?
Oh, he tried to get fresh every day.
Oh, okay. So there you go. Have you ever come into work sick or hungover? 81% said yes, they
Back
have.
then, before COVID.
Oh, yeah.
People went to work sick.
Oh.
You just did. Now you have a sniffle and you don't go in.
So when you walked up to the table, it was like, can I help you?
I don't remember ever being
My
sick.
name is Emily.
Can you imagine?
And I'm here to wait on you.
Sorry about that.
So anyway, here's another one. Have you ever finished a customer's alcoholic beverage? 6% said yes. Finish. Not going to the table and take a sip.
I don't know. No, I've never done that.
Okay. Well, only 6% have, so
Well,
it's not very many.
I didn't know anything about wine. Nothing
Right,
about wine. Never
right.
drank it, never been around it, because I was raised in an independent Baptist home. Like,
Dead gum right.
It was grape juice, not
Yes,
wine.
that's right.
But I remember when people would ask for wine, it was like foreign language to me. Chardonnay, Sauvignon, whatever. I'm just like, okay.
All right.
So I would just write down what it sounded like.
Okay.
Went back there and looked at all the wines, had no idea. And so I would just pour. Literally 8 times out of 10, nobody said anything. The only time I ever got caught was when they were like, I would bring a white wine out, and they would immediately be like, no, I ordered a Cabernet. Okay, that means it's probably not supposed to be clear.
It's
okay.
right. It's supposed to be red.
Reddish. we pour another one. And so it's funny because people order wine at Italian restaurants.
Yes, that's right. So most of the time, that's really.
But I never finished one.
Okay, very good. Have you ever? Here's another good one. This is for younger people. Have you ever given someone free food or a free drink because you thought they were cute? Oh, he's so cute.
I mean, I even charged my husband now, who was my boyfriend at the time. He would come in and get a Greek salad every time, add chicken.
Yeah.
And I mean, I had to pay for it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is here's your bill.
I don't know how I'd get away with it. Oh, them Italians, man, you don't play with them.
No, you don't do that. And last but certainly least, have you ever retaliated against a rude customer?
Yes.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Half of the servers said they have retaliated in some way.
Absolutely.
But they didn't say how. So can you?
Absolutely. I'll tell you how.
Okay.
So I had this young couple come in, and she was young, and she had the worst sourpuss attitude ever.
Is that right?
It was like she had no sunshine in her life whatsoever. So everybody around her got it.
Okay.
And she was snippy with me. Every time I'd ask a question, it was like, I'm the dumbest person on the planet. And I'm trying so hard to like win her over. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
But then I realized that winning her over with kindness ain't going to work. So I came back and I remember just slamming stuff on the table, and I'd look at her.
Yeah.
And then I would come back and I would still serve them.
Yes.
But you lost my ability to be kind. I'm not kind anymore. And she'd ask me, I'm like, what, those kind of things. And finally I realized I won her over, and she started to smile, and she was nice. And she said, please and thank you, all because I started to act like her. And that was when she had respect for me. And I'm like,
what is that? Yeah.
Are a waste of existence.
There are people that are that way.
Yeah.
And everything. But I mean, you've never like accidentally spilled something on their lap.
I did accidentally spill, but not.
Oh,
it was a legit accident.
It wasn't
I accidentally
retaliatory.
dumped an entire brownie, like dessert.
One of those ice cream
tins
brownie things that had the
at Carolina barbecue. It's like a brownie on the bottom, ice cream in the middle, brownie on top, whipped cream. It slid right off into her lap on my first day. My first day.
Were you invited back the next day?
Actually, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I was eventually fired.
Accidents happen for any of these that we just mentioned.
No,
Okay,
no,
very good. All right.
None of that.
So there was a lady used to call me a long time ago, and she was a good old fashioned waitress in a coffee shop thing.
Okay.
And so the guy was being he wouldn't be rude, but he was being flirtatious rude. I mean, and really, hey, let's go, and so she knocked over his hot coffee
Oh man.
into his lap.
I'm so sorry.
And that was before you could be sued by the people who got hot coffee. So anyway,
Right. I did follow a group, two gentlemen to the parking lot and asked them why they didn't leave me a tip.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was spicy when I was
Apparently
a teenager.
So do you do that at the salon now?
No.
Okay, just wanted to ask.
No, I don't.
Excuse me.
Oh my goodness. I could think back on how I was, and I get embarrassed sometimes. Like, I can't believe I did that.
That's it. All right, 14 till 9.
Ryan Scott's at Randy Marion Chevy in Statesville. And what are you doing now?
I tell you, we got the deals going on. Typical Randy Marion fashion. King of Price 2024 brand new Chevrolet Malibu LT starting at $19,988. $19,988 brand new, not used. You come pick the color today. Randy Marion Chevrolet Statesville, right here on I-40. Look for the spinning car, folks, because that's where the deals are.
At Piedmont Healthcare, we believe in more than just treating patients. We're committed to understanding and addressing the unique needs facing our community. Being a physician-owned network means that we're not just healthcare providers.
We're your neighbors, your friends, and your partners in health. With strong ties to local communities, we're able to offer personalized care that truly understands your needs. When you choose Piedmont Healthcare, you're not just choosing healthcare, you're choosing to be part of a community that cares. If you're ready to experience the difference for yourself, call our new patient hotline at 833-PHC for you. That's 833-742-4968. Or you can just request an appointment online, phcappointments.com.
Hey, Ardell County, you know running a small business is no small feat, and getting more customers, well, it can be a real challenge these days. That's where Skyview Marketing comes in. They make amazing websites and handle your marketing while keeping you in the loop every step of the way. At Skyview, they say what they mean and mean what they say. So head on over to skyviewmarketing.co to book a free call and see how they can help your business grow. Don't let your business fall behind. Partner with Skyview Marketing today. That's skyviewmarketing.co.
Real Country, 550 and 92.9 WAME.
As the midnight moon was drifting through the lazy sway of the tree, I saw the look in your eye, looking into the night, not seeing what you wanted to see. Darling, don't say a word, I've already heard what your body's saying to mine. You got a fast move, you got a slow groove on your mind. You want a man with a slow hand, you want a lover with an easy touch, you want somebody who will spend some time, not come and go in a heated rush. Baby, believe me, I understand. When it comes to love, you want a slow hand. Moon-shadowed brown with no one around, and a blanket of stars in our eyes. Hey, we're drifting free like two lost leaves on the crazy wind of the night. Darling, don't say a word, I've already heard what your body's saying tonight. If you want all night, you know it's all right. I've got time. You got a man with a slow hand, you got a lover with an easy touch, you got somebody who will spend some time, not come and go in a heated rush. Baby, believe me, I understand. When it comes to love, you want a slow hand, you want a lover with an easy touch, you got somebody who will spend some time with you, baby, not come and go in a heated rush.
Everybody knows you've been stepping on my toes, and I'm getting pretty tired of it. You keep a stepping out of line and I'm messing with my mind. If you had any sense, you'd quit. 'Cause ever since you were a little bitty teeny girl, said I was the only man in this whole world. Now you better do some thinking, then you'll find you got the only daddy that'll walk the line. I keep her working every day, all you want to do is play. I'm tired of staying out all night. I'm coming unglued from your funny little moods. Now, honey, baby, that ain't right. 'Cause ever since you were a little bitty teeny girl, said I was the only man in this whole world. Now you better do some thinking, then you'll find you got the only daddy that'll walk the line. You keep a packing up my clothes, nearly everybody knows that you're still just a putting me on. When I start a walking, gonna hear you start a squawking, and I'm begging me to come back home. 'Cause ever since you were a little bitty teeny girl, you said I was the only man in this whole world. Now you better do some thinking, then you'll find you got the only daddy that'll walk the line. You got the only daddy that'll walk the line.
Big news from WAME Radio. We're teaming up with Local Life Magazine for a brand new media partnership that's all about celebrating the heart of our community. You can catch Samantha Rohr, founder of Local Life Magazine, live on WAME every first and third Tuesday for Local Life Live, a fresh segment where we spotlight local stories, people, and the vibrant culture of Iredell County. This partnership is more than just great content. It's about connection, conversation, and community. Tune in every first and third Tuesday at 9:30 a.m.
With more than 20,000 students, Iredell Statesville schools rank among the 20 largest school districts in North Carolina. Our teachers represent a wealth of knowledge, with the average teacher in our district having 15 years of teaching experience. Iredell Statesville Schools' innovative approach blends a one-to-one technology initiative with collaborative best practices and a hands-on approach to learning. In addition to traditional school settings, the district provides a wide range of exciting educational opportunities through our choice programs, specifically designed for unique student needs. No matter your age, your background, or your personal goals, there's a place for you in the Iredell Statesville schools.
Ants, spiders, mosquitoes, and other common pests can be a big problem. Don't battle them alone. Let us help keep your home pest-free this summer. Looking for a friendly, effective, affordable pest control solution? Our A1 Home Shield plans are designed to suit your needs and your budget. Plans start at $35 a month and include a free inspection. Stop living with bugs. For a limited time, save $50 on your initial treatment. A1 Pest Control. No bugs here. A1 Pest Control. A-1PC.com. That's A-1PC.com.
Hey, it's Jason from A&A Sales and Service. Summer's almost here.
Billy, it's just right around the corner. It's so nice and beautiful out there right now. I'm almost nervous to even talk about it, but we're ready. The grass is growing.
That's right. So you got some deals for us?
We've got huge discounts on mowers right now, huge deals on hay equipment, because just before you know it, we're going to be cutting hay, and just like you're doing right now, you're out there in that yard already.
And coming up, you've got an owner's event. What's that all about?
Well, we've put an invitation out to everybody that's bought a lawnmower or a tractor or anything from us. And now we're putting an invitation out to everybody out in the public to say, hey, come by, see A&A. Check out these Massey Ferguson tractors and Gravely mowers. We're going to do demos. I got Massey Ferguson Corporate going to be there. Gravely's going to be there. We'll be able to show you some new things about your mower and show you some things that you might not know about our mowers too.
All right. A&A Sales and Service, where are you?
We're up on Highway 21, 618 Turnersburg Highway, just past Walmart. We're also on the interwebs and Facebooks. Please reach out and 704-876-6700.
All right. 4 minutes until 9 o'clock. And the boys, they just like to fool around in here. Yeah. And you must be getting used to it, because used to when he did that, you'd fly your headphones off.
Huh?
Yeah.
Can't hear you. My eardrums just got blown out.
Yep.
I never messed with Emily till I seen the number one over here.
That's right. Well, Emily is forced to be reckoned with. Yeah, I don't know if you were listening coming in, and when she was a waitress, she would retaliate against rude customers.
I only did it like 2 or 3 times.
I didn't listen, but I'm scared to ask how you retaliated.
I mean, just mainly with words.
Well, I can tell you, there is a particular eating establishment in Statesville that I will leave nameless.
Yes.
Who, since the former owners owned it,
Yes.
is not good anymore.
I see. All right.
Well, and I'm gonna say when
Did you go in and complain?
No, it's a drive-through, and I drive through just about every other morning, and
yeah,
it's the same order.
Oh, every day, every
Yeah.
time, yeah.
And the other morning it was, we're out of biscuits. It's
How can you
breakfast
be
time.
out
How
of
can you be out of
biscuits?
biscuits? So I'll just leave that at that. So yeah, I feel Emily's pain on that one.
Bless
Be
your
nice
heart.
to your waitresses and waiters, man.
and
that's
the
working.
cooks, because that's a Western steer. That was like, no, I never did nothing with nobody's food, but I'm just saying
You work right here on
On
21?
no, Highway 90.
Okay, the one on Highway 90.
Bunch
What'd you
of
do it there?
I started as a busboy, and then I was a cook.
You were a cook?
I can still remember the numbers for the orders. Oh, I can't believe that. But yeah.
Wow.
She punched a cook in the nose.
I did. He deserved that.
Well,
I'm sure you never did anything.
No,
no. That's right.
He actually got clobbered in the forehead and the Adam's apple because I was holding a pizza pan holder, like the little stand that goes on the table that the pizza goes on top of.
You hit
And
him
I
with that?
slugged him in the nose with my fist, but the top of the tower and the bottom of the tower, he just got clobbered.
We always need to keep the waitresses happy, because if we kept them happy, they saved us a lot of trouble.
Right.
Happy waitress, happy
Cook's life, I
just
guess.
class, whatever. Yeah, that's it. So that, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I haven't done the proper introduction. Is High Sheriff Darren Campbell from Iredell County. There he is, ladies and gentlemen.
As always, thanks for having us.
And of course, no tie today. Got that casual white shirt on. Just Bill Hamby is
Sir, good morning.
up there. I forget who we had on the other day, and they addressed you as your proper.
That would be Lord Morgan. Mr.
Lord
William
Morgan. Yes.
Coming here with a tie on Friday. And then when I commented on it, he did make me feel better that he showed me he did have a tie, but no socks. So I'm okay with that.
You will not, unless it's I believe a funeral, he'll wear socks.
Or a blizzard.
Maybe.
Yeah.
If it's cold. I just can't do that. I tried to back in school days, to do that. Speaking of school, any graduates today or this weekend?
No,
Not for me.
No, I don't have any. I've got one that'll be a.
How many more have you got to go?
Well, 2 years of undergrad and then probably 4 to 6 years of med school.
Well, just out of his general, just to get his
2 more.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
actually, it'll be, if he stays on the track he's on now, according to his advisors, he'll be done in 1.5 years.
So he'll get one of those mid graduations.
Well, we're going to shoot for a master's degree if he keeps his 5th year of eligibility.
I like that attitude.
Yeah.
And yours, out of high school, in high school,
Got 2 in high school, and I got one to graduate next year.
and she's already ready to.
She's going to come. Yeah, she did the early college program. She'll come out with 2 bachelors. So she's why not a master? She had to get 2 bachelors, but she'll come out and hopefully be done next year.
And she's going to be a district attorney in New York.
I don't know what she's going to do. She loves a lot, but she'd love to be a lobbyist.
Oh, that's right, a lobbyist. I forgot.
Probably go to law school if she. It depends on what she's dead set on.
She's not going to be following Hillary's footsteps.
No.
See, we've been talking to her that the first Campbell's been pretty good as sheriff. So Campbell too could carry on the name and be the first female sheriff of Iredell County.
I don't know if you
like
want
that.
Put that thing on mute. That's
Good.
no.
Anyway, there you go.
She's listening
No,
right
that's
now.
a scam. Somebody wants to buy property of all things.
Well, sell it. Sell it.
We get some of those too. Said we'd like to buy your property.
But she loves Raleigh.
another
She
one. Okay.
does love. She loves General Assembly. But I can see her, going to law, and she really likes the lobbyist and the political side of it. So we'll see.
Okay, very good. All right. So today, the only graduation there is today is Cats down in Troutman, and that's at 2:00. Then West Iredell is tomorrow. It's the only one on Friday.
Tomorrow night.
I've seen the schedule. I can't remember when all the
Then
graduations are.
everybody else is 8:00 Saturday morning, and those poor seniors got to get up about 6:45, do their hair, put their makeup on.
Yeah, we didn't graduate. I think mine was June 8th or June 9th. I ain't gonna say the year, but
Stop by the Dollar General, pick up something you forgot.
I know it was blazing hot the night we graduated. There was a thunderstorm and everybody was on pins and needles. And we were all going to have to go to the gymnasium or go to the auditorium up at North.
Right.
And then Dr. Nance said, no, we're good. Let's have it outside. And it worked out well. But it was like 5,000% humidity.
Oh, yeah.
You come to West Iredell, we had air conditioning.
But
I tell because Stacy went to North too, so I give them a hard time.
Well, they do it out on the football field. When I went there, it was out on the football field.
Yes, sir.
But I can't remember what time of day it was. But now they do it early morning, 8 o'clock, so it won't be so hot. But I think it's going to be a pretty cool weekend.
Yeah, it seems like it's going to be nice.
Yeah, not bad. All right. Speaking of beautiful, how's Dara?
Doing well. She's been busy taking pictures with last night police week and got that done. There again, I know we spoke about it Thursday, but thank goodness, or just thanks to all the people that came. I couldn't even begin. I think Bill still got the list, but
I do.
Yeah.
We had. I'm gonna have to order new vests because everybody ate so much. But I don't want to see another piece of ham or gravy or. No, oh
It was
gosh,
good.
well,
There it is.
Well, Moyer's Lakeside Eatery, they was there. Stacy and I cooked. Elks Lodge, 1823. Brian Burgess, Pastor Parker French, members of Beulah Baptist. Renee Holland, Register Deeds, also got them up there. Matthew Redmond, Raymer Oil and Fast Fields. Pastor Riviera.
Oh, did you get some of that fried chicken from Fast
yeah.
Food?
Oh, yeah.
you
Amputated
gotta
wedges.
get-
Amputated wedges. If you ever went there, they're almost like the people that's old enough, like Bill, that can remember
Holly Farms.
the Holly Farms.
That's right.
I can even remember where it was at.
Yeah.
Let's see. Pastor Bobby Lorton of Friendship Methodist Church and their congregation, Howard County Sheriff's Office Command Staff support. Y'all did good. Jennifer Jolly, Daylight Donuts, South River Baptist, Pastor Chris Thompson, Pastor Scott Townsend, Joanne with Iredell Ecom, and so many Lawman's Supplies, Lawman's Police Supplies, Harrison's Point Blank Range, and Armand Advertising. I'll give little gifts, and they had contests, and the contest this year was baby pictures of the command staff and who could match them all up. So, but good time.
They were some pretty babies.
Were there pictures of those pictures?
I'm sure there's pictures.
there
Nice
are.
pictures.
Ah, very nice.
Yep.
Very good.
Yep.
They'll come out eventually.
Well, some of them, like mine, sort of, y'all cheated because y'all seen my kids, so y'all seen them ever since they were little.
Look at you and look at them.
Yeah, I kind of got.
I told
Miss
Miss Stacy, when she come over with one of the mini meals that she had fixed, and we were looking at the pictures, and I said, Miss Stacy, I said, I appreciate you, and I'm just going to be honest with you. She's like, yeah, what is it? I said, you had those children, but those are the sheriff's children. There's no,
They act like her.
There is
That's
no
it.
mistake in looking at his baby picture and all of his children. That's the boss's children.
That's okay. That works. That's
It was.
fine.
It was fun. It was good. There again, a lot of the younger ones that, well, especially the new hires, but some of the young ones is 2, 3, 4 years.
Oh yeah.
They don't get to meet a lot of the other guys because we're so many people. So to come together at one time is it's a good thing.
Are you the largest employer in the county?
Probably not. No. Iredell State School County, but as far as law enforcement, we would be.
Because I think you got Iredell State schools, and I think
county
Health
itself and
Systems,
part of the city.
DSS, probably the biggest.
As far as law enforcement,
Yeah.
we are.
Very cool. So what happened this past week?
Well,
that was noteworthy.
In a midst of the celebration for Law Enforcement Memorial Week, we got called last Friday morning up to Powell Bridge Road in Harmony. Individual called Ecom and advised that he had shot his spouse about an hour prior to calling us. So we scrambled the jets literally and got on scene and met Mr. Bobby Lee Collins, 70 years old, of Powell Bridge Road, 559 Powell Bridge Road, at the intersection of Powell Bridge and 21. Our deputies immediately took him into custody. While other deputies were going to the home, they were able to get into the home, unfortunately, and found a female deceased on scene. One of the beauties of working for the sheriff's office and Sheriff Campbell's forward thinking, have specialized units. We were able to get our homicide team there. And they took over from our road patrol guys who did a magnificent job securing that scene and identifying witnesses. So crime scene showed up, homicide team showed up, and within about an hour and a half, we had scene work, evidence collected, and warrants on Mr. Collins, and had him in custody.
So you maybe not can answer the question, but what? Is there, why did he shoot her? There was
I'll just say it was a domestic situation. Leave it at that.
Okay.
And I think he spoke. I mean, he was there at the interview. He spoke with us, but a lot of stuff's just still in the case file.
Yeah. Okay.
Sad situation.
Yeah.
As all of them are.
I just it's kind of unusual though for the person to, I guess, get in their automobile and wait for you.
Yeah, it's that don't happen a lot.
Yeah. All right. So something else happened that same day.
We were able to stop Mr. Jerome Victor Delact, I think is how we pronounce his name, from Brockton, Massachusetts. Got him stopped on Interstate 77 at mile marker 63. Deputy Talbert made that stop for some various infractions. Canine Groot, we love Groot. He was activated, searched the car, and located quite a bit of marijuana. And if you will just want to look at the weapons that he had and some of the long guns and the silencers and some of the things, I think, Sheriff, you said before that, everybody says, oh, drugs is not dangerous. Well, if they're not dangerous, why does he need that amount of firepower?
There's a lot. Saw that picture of it. Yeah.
So we were able to seize all that. He got a $100,000 bond, and I think that investigation is still ongoing.
So if they're from Massachusetts and they're here in the Iredell County Jail,
and he is very surprised with our facility,
I'm sure, with our detention center, and say he can't make bail. Since he's from Massachusetts, does he sit here in beautiful Iredell County?
he will stay here to face the charges. Yes,
until court date.
Till court date.
Is that right?
That's right.
And
he's, I mean, you hear some of these phone calls talking back to their family, and these people, especially ones that's been in jail before, and when they call their family, they're like, I don't know where I'm at. And they use better words than that, but we don't have TV. We don't have weights. We have 2-man cells.
Right.
You stay in there unless you come out to eat and you're doing visitation on a computer screen. There is no face-to-face visit in our jail.
Well, for Massachusetts, is he familiar with bologna?
He, at least the swirl bread he will be, but
or
he can order commissary at his own expense. If he gets money, he can order some commissary.
He might want scrapple.
Well, that, or he might want a honey bun before he goes to bed. Lights out. So
only if it's tasty cake. See, they big on tasty cakes.
And it's no bigger compliment to me than to say we don't want to come back to Ireland. But go wherever you want to commit crime. But if you get locked up here, there's no. It just is what it is.
Take another interstate.
Take another interstate.
Take 95.
And we should have a good press release today. We did another big search warrant yesterday. Made a lot of stuff. We just don't have it here with us ready to go yet. Bill, I think, is working our annual report, and I will tell you some good stuff. Still, since 14 to now, we're down about 53% overall. And it's like a stock graph. It goes up, down 58, 57. Sure. But the cool thing, out of the 10 biggest counties, we're 30 points lower in crime than the next closest one, and we are the bottom.
Wow.
So, are the best.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Men and women do a good job working it.
Absolutely.
And our communities do a good job giving us the information. The app. I was talking to the man, Beth Milton, the other day, and he's talking about, getting out in social media, and talking about our app. We've been in here talking in the last quarter, the quarter before last, we had over 1 million hits just on the sex offender in the jail.
Holy cow.
Through the app.
Really?
Apps to go to. I mean, it gun permits, your SROs, anything, people in jail, sex offenders, all that kind of stuff is on the app. So and it's free.
And speaking of that, they're not trying to change subject or anything, but school's out. What happens to the SROs?
I will offset. We did budgets. I did not ask for new positions, even though our staffing's down to about the lowest it's been, about 1 deputy per 1,000. But we'll offset those SROs for one, getting their training, and then they'll do their vacations, summer vacations. We'll apply them or put them in mostly the lake. We'll have them working in evidence a little bit, getting some of the court orders done to get rid of evidence, old evidence, and civil division. They'll work in our sex crimes. We'll assign them to investigations to shadow an investigator, because that can apply to the school if we need it, if there's something. So, and some of them will work the road, and some of them will work the detention facility if they're certified. So they get a sort of on the job training and get caught up with all their in-service they need to do, because during the school year we don't want them out of the schools.
No. So no SROs in the schools during the summer.
When that Mitchell, our
Yeah, I
SRO
guess.
at Mitchell will remain there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And if this, and if
'Cause
a
they have
school is,
summer.
and
And
if
if
a
the
school is
teachers are
having
there,
some,
yeah.
yeah, if a school is having summer school,
Mhm.
if one of the county schools is the one designated for summer school,
Mhm.
obviously that SRO.
You'll have one there.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's cool.
And then if they're off, we'll supplement with road patrol or other supervisors from the SRO staff.
Right. So, well, that's the thing about having all your different. You mentioned a while ago, you got the homicide team, you
Mhm.
got the ACE team, you got the ICE team,
Mhm.
and all these specialties. Uh, and they all are trained in that particular specialty.
Mhm.
If you take a road patrol and put them in SRO, do they have to go through some sort of?
Well, the SRO, if you take a road to SRO is the only one that has to have a general certification, meaning you have to have, I think it's a year of law enforcement before you can be a school resource officer.
Really?
Yep, that's one of the
Wow.
only ones, and that's a specialized unit just because that happened with the Senate or whatever, the
Right.
House bill in the budget, whatever last year or
Right.
a couple years
Mhm.
actually.
Mhm.
But now to bring those SROs into working like sex crime investigation or fraud, they can take that training and apply it back to school when a parent comes in or a student's a victim. They know how
Okay.
to handle it. They know the process. They know who to contact. And I've always been in specialization because you can go to your family doctor,
Mhm.
but if you're gonna have heart surgery, you want to go to cardiologist.
I believe you would. Yes.
So
Not to the foot doctor.
not to the foot doctor. And so
Although
that it's
I
worked
have
out well.
had a foot doctor work on my hemorrhoids. Anyway, that's another story. Cross training. That's what the word I was looking for. Cross training.
That's a good word.
Yeah. And that you get an all general like you're sheriff now, but you started detention
I did.
and patrol and
Dog handler, SWAT,
investigations
yep, all that
and
good stuff.
all and
Yep.
then.
And it's been good. We do hybrid investigation. Whenever I campaign 24, that's one thing I want to take was do hybrid because you can have your criminal investigators that have worked narcotics and they work together because most of your people that are using or breaking in are doing it because of the nexus to the narcotics. So those guys work closely together, especially in their search warrants and their cases.
Joe wants to know if you have a golf team. If so, he'd like to join it.
I do not. We got a lot of them that play a lot of golf.
Yeah.
So
If we
I
need
could
to-
probably put one together.
If we need to put some ringers together, we
We can. We've got some good ones.
You don't want Joe. The sheriff's office used to have like a softball team or a baseball team or something.
We still do.
Did you?
Well,
Okay.
not for employees. That was back
Oh.
under,
Well,
we
when
did.
we do it for the
We do for the
my
team.
sister's house.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about I was thinking when they played in the league years ago, but
Yeah.
that was way before I was. But there's like 25 worker comp cases. So for sliding into bases, so that just didn't work out.
Think about
But like the
that.
battle of the badges, where it's like a
Yeah.
fundraiser thing. With
Oh,
us,
yeah.
Mooresville States will fire, Moores will fire.
Yeah. Yeah. you
Several
got all
others. Yeah,
That was a senior high. I remember that. I remember
Oh,
more of
yeah.
that. But then there again, that sort of went away because you get everybody out there on a Saturday evening,
yeah.
they get hurt, they can't work.
That's right. That was Guns and Hoses, I
Mhm.
think is
Yeah.
what it. But anyway, so so speaking of sports, is the volleyball done?
Volleyball is done.
Graduated. That's great.
What a segue! Almost like he knew he could read my mind.
It's amazing.
Last
Get your
week,
paper.
last week we finished up our youth volleyball league. As you've heard us say before, over 30 teams this year, 400 plus kids, young boys, young ladies were out there getting after it. Huge thanks to all the coaches, the staff, the referees, the folks that kind of work behind the scenes to put
Food
it on.
trucks that come.
Food trucks were there. And just want to give some recognition to our varsity division. The first place team was the Spartans. The second place team was the Outlaws. And the third place team were the Atomic Aces.
All right.
Each team, each school that was there got to pick their own name. And then for our JV division, Team Thunder won first place. The Ravens won second place. And Serves You Right won
Serves
third
you right.
place.
What a great name.
So-
Serves you right.
So we're tickled to death to be able to recognize those folks that came out and worked so hard, and the kids that put in all that effort for a good year of volleyball.
Yeah.
And I got to say, Iowa State School, the board, Dr. James. I mean, they allow us to use the facilities, and that helps us tremendously.
Now, I don't know whether it was actually correct or not, but Matt was talking about he was the one that was trying to set up the nets, but he had to get a step stool.
That would be
That's
absolutely
correct.
correct.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he was telling the truth.
Darren was able to stand flat-footed and do it. Matt had to go get a step stool to step up on.
Poor Matt.
Bless his heart.
No.
So, all right. Anything else?
Yeah, I do want to quickly remind everybody that our women's RAD class, self-defense class, is still open. It will take place Saturday, June 7th and Sunday, June the 8th. If you are interested, have questions, or want to register for the class, please give us a call at the sheriff's office or go on our Facebook page, and you can register through the QR code there. That's on that page. And just want to let everybody know that our Teen Academy will be opening soon. I think there's already some signups in some of the schools around the county, but we'll be preparing to put that on our Facebook page this week, I believe Darren said. So if you are interested in having a child, grandchild, niece, nephew, neighborhood child that you're friends with that wants to come with your child, please have them sign up. We're looking for a big class this year. Last year we had 25 or 30.
I think it's one of that.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest classes that we had. So it grows every year.
That's great.
Everybody's like, well, why do you do it this time of year? Well, as you said, you've heard the sheriff say, we don't want to interfere with school sports,
right?
And we don't want to interfere with vacation time of the year or camps. So most of the time, this is kind of that sweet spot for us to be able to put on the event, because it is, I think it's about a month long.
Oh, okay. So, all right. It usually happens what month?
Tuesdays and Thursdays in June, first part of July.
Okay.
So when we have more information, I'll definitely get that to you. But just be looking at our Facebook page. If you want to look at if you have the app, or if you are interested in it, just go to the app, download our app, and we'll have that information on there.
So very good. As it's this sheriff's office is, I guess the word is well-rounded. I mean,
we try to be, and I like seeing these things duplicated at other agencies. I mean, I'm not saying we do it, but I like to see it. Slowly it goes on. You'll see them doing something, and you'll see them doing things, and it's really, I like the duplication. It's
well, you've gone to other departments to show them how.
We've had a lot of on our outline, how we do it, how do we schedule it, what are the kids interested in, how do we do the first hour for fun, like law enforcement traffic stops, and the second hour is, the dangers of being online and the dangerous apps and things like that. So we encourage the parents to come sit in the class if they'd like to, so they can come hang with us.
Do we have any current scams that are happening, or is it the same ones that have been going on?
Pretty much the same thing.
Toll roads.
Yeah.
The email scams have got a lot more. I guess the best word's believable. You really got to watch those. Yep.
Sophisticated.
And mail. I've seen mail scams. Somebody brought me one the other day, and they had bought a card. Somehow they knew who it was, and they're saying your warranty's running out. And it makes it sound like it's the company, and it will never tell till you track it down. So, but there's a place for you to add information. Now that's obviously a company that's doing that, but just if it sounds too good to be true,
that's kind of like the one that we get that they'll send. Your homeowner, what was it? I don't know how they worded it, but it was like your bank is needed to get a hold of you and notify you because this time is running out on this or something. And it's a home warranty thing. And if you look down at the bottom, it'll say in very, very, very small letters, this is not from your bank. This is not from your mortgage company or something.
I saw on one of the news things last night that Banks Heintzman up in Burke County, somebody's impersonating the sheriff, and they end up getting him back from Texas. I can't remember where he come from, but
really,
they end up arresting the guy, and he was using, I don't understand if it's AI, but he had a lot of personal information. And he's able to contact these people and on behalf of the sheriff say certain things that made him believe that's who he was.
So recruiting, you're doing any recruiting now, or you're full, or I guess you always want to keep people in the
we are recruiting
people in the pipeline.
We are all but full, which is a good place to be. We've had a retirement, and then we had private industry take one. So we'll fill that void, and we're always still looking. I usually keep a position or two to try to get. If prime ribs on sale, you got to buy it. And if we get good officers that walk in and we can hire them, it's worked well for us.
There you go, Emily. So speaking of that, so you look at Emily, and she comes over and she says, "I'd like to apply to be a deputy."
There you go.
With the sheriff's office. And
I don't know about Emily, but we have recruited her husband.
Or have attempted to.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, very good.
I think we about had him the night we were shooting up there at the north end.
Yeah.
Somebody had a video of these. It was dark. You couldn't really see what was going on. And it just says the boys' night out on it. And all of a sudden the lights go dark and these guns, I mean machine guns and rifles and everything is just shooting at something and it blows up. And the guys are like, oh, it's so cool.
Wasn't us. We don't blow up stuff.
Which
not intentionally.
Yeah, not intentionally.
I picture that happening over at the big home over there. So anyway, so if you're looking for women to be on the force, and so if you looked at Emily, I mean, would you immediately say, honey, you just don't try?
No, I'd probably say exactly what I tell everybody. Come by the office, let's meet you, talk about it, find out your background, see if this is what you would want. Does your spouse and family support it? And we can go from there. Because I meet everybody that comes. That's usually what I meet with them and tell them.
You're not wearing a badge unless you meet with the sheriff first.
And they got a certain
that's to go to BLET. That's to get a sponsorship letter for anything.
And I'm old school. On the moral and ethical side, I will have a conversation. Bill knows exactly what I'm talking about. Here's what I expect, and here's what we're going to do. And whatever you do, you better be ready to tell your preacher on Sunday.
Why are you looking at me?
I'm just saying. I don't mean like that. I mean saying, yes, Emily. I'd say encourage you to put in. You'd have fun.
I don't know. I think you have to like people.
Yeah, kind of helps
sometimes.
And
you just want to like bad people.
Yeah, but then that's the thing. You also have to like realize you're working with bad people, and like not bad people are kind of bad.
Well, that's
retail has like scarred me for life. So,
I was fixing to say, yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah,
I sometimes I feel like retail is more vicious, which take this with a grain of salt, but yeah, retail's pretty.
And see
vicious.
if they really argue. Well, if they're not, they're really aggressive towards us. We do have an alternative.
What's our alternative?
Arrest them.
Pepper spray, acetone, taser.
Okay. Yeah, but we really try to.
I was like, can we zap them? Like, is that the immediate alternative? Just be like, I don't like what you have to say. Zap.
We have a force of level continuum.
You have use of force continuum that you have to go through.
Maybe I want to just get the badge and then zap people who come.
Yeah, you need to have that meeting.
Yeah,
people who come into the salon, and I'm like, listen.
Just to say this, Billy, we do put people through psychological evaluations.
Yep, we do have to.
I will fail. My husband will pass with flying colors.
There's a little company called FMRT.
Yeah,
they'll send back a thing suitable, or you better pass.
That's right.
So, and every once in a while, you'll get one back. It's like, go take out papers now.
That's right.
Go take out papers on this person now.
Now
you're talking about
FBI watch list.
Yeah. You're talking. Well, we have had one that ended up. You're talking about the background so thorough. This happened 6 years ago. We hired a guy. He was in the Marine Corps, and I think he actually got a DWI in Okinawa.
Yeah, like
and that
15,
showed up
like
in
10,
the background.
15 years prior.
Really?
I'm telling you, when the training standards does a background, they find stuff that you don't even know existed. I mean, wow, they can. So, but no, as far as recruiting is good. I'm not adding no positions this year. I just want to make sure that we maintain pay and we recruit the best top tier officers out of every class and very competitive, if not above everybody else. And that's what we want to do. And so far, reduction in crime rates, and that has proved that's been good for us to do it that way.
Very good. All right. Well, thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks for having us.
Glad y'all was here. Glad you're there to protect us during the week and the weekend, more or less, unless you're out on the boat.
The
vessel. Excuse me, the vessel. All right. It is 26 minutes after 9 o'clock.
You've found your diamond in the rough. Now it's time to find a diamond to celebrate that love. R. Gregory Jewelers takes the search overseas to the diamond capital of the world, Antwerp, Belgium. We go thousands of miles to handpick from thousands of carats to discover the most beautiful diamonds before they're ever even seen by other stores. Antwerp sparkles with beauty and history, but its brilliant advantage to you is the best selection and value. For your 1 in a million, choose an Antwerp diamond from R. Gregory Jewelers.
Hey, Jeff Hammond, tell us about Little Shavers Wood Shop.
It's a great place to go to be able to try to get what you need, whether you're a professional builder or just a handyman. They've got it all, and if they don't have it, they'll get it for you. That's the one thing about that Chad and Jimbo Shaver have done over there when they built Little Shavers, was that they put something out there for the convenience really of our area. We don't really have one of the big major supply houses that close, so that yet they decided we're going to do this for them, for the community, and everybody I think has been benefiting from it. And the big thing is when you come in the door, I mean, you get personalized service, whether you're needing some paint, again, whether you're painting your barn or whether you're doing your den, they can mix you up some Pittsburgh paint. They got some great lines of paint, the stains available up there, all kinds of flooring, and again, great prices. They'll match people's prices from around the county. They can do it.
Thanks, Jeff. Little Shavers Wood Shop, 3301 Salisbury Highway in Statesville. Call 704-872-3148.
Your ride deserves the best sound on the road, and at Westside Twins Motorcycle Company, we're here to make it happen. You've invested in your bike, and now it's time to invest in your sound. Rockford Fosgate stereo systems installed by pros who ride just like you. And here's the best part. Labor starts at just $250. That's right, premium sound at an unbeatable price. Stop by Westside Twins Motorcycle Company, 2313 West Front Street in Statesville, or call 704-380-2181. Get loud. Get Rockford Fosgate. Come ride with us.
This weather update is brought to you by A1 Pest Control, your first line of defense against unwanted guests. From ants to termites, A1 Pest Control is the trusted choice for safe, effective solutions that protect your home. Don't let pests overstay their welcome. Visit a1termitepc.com. That's a1termitepc.com and book your service today. Gonna be around 60 as we're heading out this Thursday morning. It's gonna be mostly sunny and breezy today. It's not gonna be as warm. Our highs are gonna be in the upper 70s. We might see some wind gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Our overnight low is gonna be in the low 50s. It's gonna be partly sunny and nice on Friday. Highs are gonna be in the low 70s. It's gonna be a pretty nice weekend coming up. Gonna be mostly sunny all weekend. Highs are gonna be in the mid 70s. Sunday, we may see some pop-up showers. It's a great day to rest a spell on the porch. And you better hang on to your hats. It could get a little windy today. That's today's weather from your sunny South weather girl, Sherry Bell Wilson with WAME.
The Carolina Swap Shop, weekdays at 10 a.m.
I once thought of love as a
Hey, if you're looking for a new mattress, come on by Southern Comfort Furniture and Mattress at 1010 Salisbury Road. They carry the gold standard of two-sided mattresses, Golden Mattress. Why pay for a one-sided mattress when you can get a two-sided mattress for less than the price of a one-sided mattress? At Southern Comfort, we stock the only two-sided pocketed coil mattress on the market. We stock the old school heavy-duty coil mattress for the 300-plus pound size person. We have plush to firm to fit whatever comfort level you're looking for. And everything's in stock. So why wait and why pay high prices for a one-sided mattress when you can get two sides for less than the price of a one side? Come on by the gold standard of two-sided mattresses.
And this just in, stop by now to see the brand new inventory of recliners by Best Home Furnishings at Southern Comfort Furniture and Mattress, 1010 Salisbury Road in Statesville. All right, it is 17 minutes away from 9 o'clock. No, from 10 o'clock. I'm going back an hour.
Hour behind.
Must be like daylight saving time or something. So there's Emily. Good morning, Emily.
Good morning.
Emily is, well, she and I are both a little queasy now.
Yep.
Having spoken with the sheriff, and
Yeah, they know how to recruit people. I'll
they
tell you
do
what.
know how to recruit people. You're you may go down.
Yeah.
Tell Keith, come on.
Come on.
Well, so are they serious? Do they really try to recruit?
Oh, every time.
Serious.
Every time they're around Keith.
That's because
I mean, they don't even like say, "Hey." They're like, "When you come by."
he's
come by.
because he's ready to go.
He might be ready to go, but then he can't have a beard,
Oh yeah,
and that's
they wouldn't. Yeah.
not
So
gonna happen.
yeah, but he's got the six pack. I'm just saying.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You think Keith has a six pack? Can you tell by looking at him?
No, I can tell because you talk about it
Oh,
all
okay.
the time.
His muscles.
That's right. It just sticks in my mind as you're driving into the house. I just gotta stop and hug him. So anyway, if you head over to the Iredell County Animal Services, they're having a basket raffle for $5. Estimated value of all the stuff in the basket is $300. And part of that is a certificate for basic obedience classes. It's a $229 value.
Wow.
So 2 leashes, 2 Kong stuffed toys.
Those things are expensive.
Are they really?
Kongs are? Oh my gosh. The small ones are like $30.
3 koozies, Highland K9 water bottle, a K9 hat, a clicker.
What's a clicker?
I don't know. It's just
That's what we used. No, we called it a flipper
that's it.
for the remote control.
And a Kong cleaner brush.
Mm.
All in there. It benefits the Iredell Animal Services. So check that out. That will be given away next week, the 30th, at the Iredell Animal Services.
Nice.
So you can maybe take Keith up for the obedience class, and
Well,
of course you got a couple of leashes that
yeah.
might be pretty cool.
Well, I was thinking mainly for my dog Butters.
Oh,
How
okay.
old is too old for obedience? Because he's pretty good until he's outside, and then he goes all feral, and then it's like you can forget it.
I don't know. That's a good question. We'll have to ask next time they come over.
He's a smart dog.
How's things over at the spa?
Things at the spa are going well. And amazingly, just in the past 2 weeks, we've had like 4 people sign up for memberships who heard me
Heard
talk about it
some-
on the radio.
How about that?
So it's kind of a big deal.
The power of radio.
The power of radio.
So today you're working a shift.
I am working this shift today.
Which one?
The first one.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 to 4.
Ah,
Be there
so-
10 to 4.
So
if you
that's
have
today.
any questions.
All right.
Yeah.
And you're the one, I mean, you know everything there is to know about every machine you have in the salon.
Well, yeah, pretty dang close.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to teach, you know?
Well, it would be. And you know, like what temperature do you set this, and timers, and
There's a lot to
you've
it.
got the spray thing, and then you've got the egg. Not the egg. What is it?
Cocoon.
The cocoon.
Kind of looks like an egg. It's an infrared sauna.
Right.
Mhm.
And the red light thing.
We got multiple red light options.
And then
yeah.
there's the room where you shut off the oxygen and
No, we don't have the
Oh.
hyperbaric chambers. We don't.
You
Is that
don't
what
do
it's
that.
called? No, we don't.
I think so. But anyway,
We don't have
it's the
those.
one, the salt therapy.
Salt therapy. Yeah.
You close the door and seal it up or something.
Well, I mean, it's just a glass door.
Oh.
I mean, you're in a room by yourself with this beautiful booth, and you step inside of it, and it's glass, so you're not just sealed in there or anything.
Oh, okay. I
But
wasn't
yeah,
sure.
but the salt's great for your respiratory system. It helps increase lung capacity.
So when you're in there, salt is coming down around you,
Well, the salt is so fine that you can't feel it.
but you need to remove clothing.
We suggest it, yes, because it's so good for your skin.
Yeah.
So if you have psoriasis, if you have eczema, if you have skin issues, dry skin, any sort of skin issues, you just want to expose as much skin as possible. And so it's absorbing into the skin, and then you're breathing it into your respiratory system. It's helping with lung capacity. Salt is pretty incredible.
Are you sitting or lying?
You can choose. So there's a backrest in there that you can move. There's a stool in there if you just want to prop your feet up. If you want to it's considered a 2-person booth, but about 99% of the time it's only one person. So you can throw your feet up. A lot of people fall asleep. It's incredibly relaxing. It's a 30-minute session.
Being assaulted.
Being salted. Yes.
And so it's glass.
Yeah, the front of the booth is glass. And then the rest of it is wooden. And then it has infrared panels on each side. And then the halo generator, which is the salt,
right?
Is the salt's already so fine, but it goes into a halo generator, blended more, and then pushed into the air.
But it's glass, so if you have no clothes on,
you're in a room by yourself.
Yeah, but
so
you walk by the hallway and look in.
You go into a room, you shut that door,
okay,
and you lock it,
okay,
and then inside that room is that booth
with
another glass door.
You know,
Billy, it's been a long time that I've been coming here talking about this. Literally, you could walk to me. I highly recommend you swing by and try it.
The salt,
yeah, to get assaulted. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so when you get done with that, do you need to wash up or wash off?
No, it's not like you're going to feel a bunch of salt on your skin, because if you do, that means the salt's not being absorbed, and it kind of defeats the whole purpose.
Yeah.
So it's not a salt scrub. It's your skin is absorbent. You may taste it a little bit.
Sure.
But yeah, you're not gonna feel the salt.
Do I put something over my eyes?
Mm-mm.
Do I?
No, you want to breathe it.
Oh, you do?
You want to focus on breathing. It's so good for your respiratory system.
Okay.
So if let's say that, so it prevents you from getting sick. So it helps maintain good respiratory health. So let's say that you've been around someone and you got a little bacteria or virus that's got into your nose. That's typically where it starts, back of the throat, in your nose.
Yes.
That starts to form, and then all of a sudden you're sick, you're out of commission for a few days, you're feeling like crap, that kind of thing. If you're using salt therapy regularly, what that does is it keeps it clean. So if you do come in contact with someone who you may have picked up something from, and had that bacteria or virus in your respiratory system, you're using salt therapy regularly, it's going to clean that right out.
Okay.
And then those effects, it's not 100% guaranteed. There are some pretty raunchy stuff out there that just clings on and there's nothing you can do about it. But for the most part, it keeps just the maintenance of your respiratory health. It keeps bacteria out of there, viruses out of there, and it helps you breathe better. And it has clinically proven to increase lung capacity as well. So if you're struggling with COPD or
asthma,
asthma, absolutely.
Yeah.
The salt therapy is great for that.
And how often is regular?
I mean, 2 to 3 times a week, depending on the individual. Sometimes we have people who just come once a week for the salt sauna, and then they'll use the other sauna the other days of the week that they're there. But if you're struggling, let's say that you just have a lower immunity and you tend to get sick a lot. You're getting COVID, people will get strep throat over and over due to like some issues in their throat, having to get some stuff taken out. But if you're struggling, this is a great alternative to medicine and to just always staying sick all the time. Come see us 2 to 3 times a week. And you could use the salt sauna every single day, unlimited, for only $69 a month if you so choose. And that actually comes with all the other spa options as well.
Oh, very nice. All right. And of course, that's Carolina Carolina Wellness and Carolina Tan and Wellness.
There you go.
You
got it.
It's been such a while. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's at 1877
East Broad Street.
And now it's going to be the Food Line Shopping Center.
Yep.
So Food Line's going into the old Bilo location.
Yep. And we're right beside Planet Fitness.
Can't
so you
miss
kind of
it.
come all the way down into the parking lot to see us.
Yeah.
But we're right there on the end.
Can't miss it.
Mm-hmm.
Have a great rest of the week.
Thanks. You too.
And have a wonderful vacation next week.
I will. So I will not see you next Thursday.
Oh.
I know.
I don't know what the sheriff will do.
I know.
So you'll sign up for the BLEAT classes, the BLET, basic law enforcement.
After some of those stories they just shared,
That's probably not going to
I'm
do
good.
that. Yeah, okay.
I'm good.
All right. It is 8 minutes till 10.
Hey, it's Jason from A&A Sales and Service. Summer's almost here.
Billy, it's just right around the corner. It's so nice and beautiful out there right now. I'm almost nervous to even talk about it, but we're ready. The grass is growing.
That's right. So you got some deals for us?
Well, it's spring of the year. Everybody's trying to get out in their yards, and Massey Ferguson and Gravely have stepped up and still have 0% on everything. We've got huge discounts on mowers right now, huge deals on hay equipment, because just before you know it, we're going to be cutting hay, and just like you're doing right now, you're out there in that yard already.
So speaking of hay, you got a big hay event coming up in June?
Yep, we're excited. The 1st of June, we're going to have a big hay event up in the Harmony Union Grove area where we're going to display all of our Massey Ferguson Heston hay equipment. We got the ag extension involved with us too. So we have to have a good turnout for that as long as the weather cooperates.
All right. A&A Sales and Service, where are you?
We're up on Highway 21, 618 Turnersburg Highway, just past Walmart. We're also on the interwebs and Facebooks. Please reach out and 704-876-6700.
Iredell Memorial Hospital is growing to better serve you.
Our expanded emergency department features 10 additional treatment spaces.
And our expanded critical care unit nearly doubles our current space.
That means you can receive care from an award-winning hospital